that's a whole mission to leave LAX, cuz.
No, it
You know what
is.
I'm
It's a
saying?
full mission. Then
It's a whole ass
you gotta
mission.
get checked back in and everything too. Like nigga,
Man,
it's not a cool. What's the topics? We live, but what are the topics? Well, I think we live.
is we?
No, it
Is
says
it?
offline. Oh no,
I'll
it's
go and check.
wait.
I'll go and check.
Oh yeah, it is.
Oh
I
yeah,
see
we
it.
are.
Yeah, I see it.
We only had topics. We just have numbers and shit out here.
Yeah, yeah, nigga.
That's how we do this shit.
No, huh, nigga, round table number 21,875. Nigga, we the longest one in motherfuckers here, my nigga. It is what it is. What's up,
Damn,
nigga? What's
you've
up,
gone to the
Death?
future, bro.
Yeah, nigga, fuck numbers. Nigga, I'm not gonna be held down by how many times we've been on. I forgot long ago, so have you. Nigga. Fuck it. Might as well have fun with it. I was gonna put letters, but it would have been too, disheartening, and niggas wouldn't
That would have been
understand what it
too.
is.
That would have been too cryptic. Motherfucker would be like, what them
What is
letters
it?
mean?
What is it?
You could have always ended with dash 19.
So wait, PS5 catch up.
That's fucked up.
What do you mean? PS5, PS5, and the
I would
Xboxes.
say too soon, but it's happening right now, so too early, I
For what?
suppose.
For what? Oh,
Yeah.
for what?
The motherfucker said just put dash 19 at the end of it. I'm like, I would say too soon, but it's still here, motherfucker.
Nigga, we haven't been on in so long, nigga. It's feel like my computer was at my house. I am at my girl's house. I'm currently at my girl's house, and I've been doing a lot of work, and I shouldn't even be on because I'm tired. Because of this long, I feel like I got a whooping. You know, when you was a kid, you got a whooping. You was tired after. I feel like that. I mean, for those of you who got whoopings, nigga, you know what I'm saying, nigga.
Hey, you sleep good after a good ass whooping
You
though. You
do,
feel me?
you do.
Yeah, you do.
You already pre-warm from the
I'm
wounds.
saying, bro, it's something about that, like after like that post whooping, like sleep or nap, that's just amazing.
Yeah, nigga,
I mean, when you wake up, you still fucked up, but that sleep though, it's just, you know what I mean?
nigga, it's man,
It's just
nigga,
amazing,
it's
guys. Like
crazy.
you just,
What's up, Lay? What's up, Def? What's up, Savage? Competitive, Peter Parker, Quan Vizi,
Hello.
Silly but boy. What's good? What's
Hello, everyone.
What's up, nigga? You've been on a tirade on Twitter since we've been off, huh? You just nigga, you be. I know you trolling these
I'm
Xbox
so
niggas, but damn, shit,
I'm,
I seen
I'm
it.
so bored.
Yeah, I
I'm
know,
so bored.
I know, nigga.
How the fuck can you be bored, man?
Nigga, where did we leave off at? What was the
motherfucker,
last
what you
thing we
mean,
talked
bro?
about?
I'm bored. What you
What,
mean?
nigga? Have we talked about
Oh,
the
come on,
controller? We talked
dude.
about the controller, right? Did we?
No, we haven't.
Yeah.
Haven't.
God damn it.
Have you seen the logo
Yeah, I'm on
for
Twitter,
the?
my nigga. I think. Oh, you know what? Silly, you got my
Xbox
old one, nigga.
logo.
Look up. Do what you do 6, my nigga. That's my shit. My other shit got they said it was too racially charged because I told somebody that nigga doesn't mean nigger, but I literally censored the nigger one, but I guess nigga is equal according to Twitter, even though I was explaining that it wasn't. Let's just say that Trump can say and do anything he wants. Pornos can be watched on Twitter, but if a nigga says nigga, it is a crime worth being banned. I'm just
Hey, can you censor? Is the word fuck? It's not censored on Twitter, right? You can say fuck on Twitter, right?
I'm not sure. I think you can say everything.
I
I've
say it
seen
every
people say
day.
everything. I've seen
So that's
people
very
say
odd.
that nigga
You know why? You know
is
why it's
banned.
odd? Because Comedy Central for years now has never censored nigga. I don't
Well,
think
nigga or
has it.
nigger. That nigga Dave Chappelle was walking around that motherfucker nigga
I'm
with
saying,
no
and here's the
issues.
odd part: they censor everything else.
Yeah.
Every other
Yeah.
supposedly uncomfortable
Yeah. You
word
can't
that
even
you
say
can't
gay. I
say.
remember seeing that nigga
You
Dave
can't.
Chappelle say that shit. Like, I can't say faggot.
Yeah,
What?
I'm saying, but you can't say nothing else. But on Comedy Central, you can say on Twitter though,
Oh me.
you can say everything
Man.
else.
It's a different story,
Uh,
nigga. It's a different fucking story.
It's so good to be back on the round table, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, like I said, we weren't supposed to be doing it. My girl is here with her peoples. They loud as fuck. In fact, they about to walk back in the house. That's why it has been quiet. So I might be muting myself in order to, avoid you niggas from the loudness of black people. It's a stereotype until people get drunk. Okay, it's not an everyday thing. Everybody's loud drunk. It's just that black people are happy loud and angry loud is the same volume. You know what I'm saying? So
But the question is though, Thrash. The question is though, Thrash man, are you keeping your social distancing going, bro?
Hey, I mean, I'm trying, bro. I mean, shit, I'm trying. You know what I'm saying? Like, this old lady sneezed at me the other day, and I felt my life flashing before my eyes. And I told her
You know,
that's
I
why.
bet,
And I
man.
told her, bitch, you only got a couple weeks left. You know what I'm saying? Just
Hey,
whispered that morsel in her ear, my nigga.
this at least this
Hmm?
fucking corona
This
situation,
old lady.
whatever you want to call it, has made me a more honest person. I've went back and read books that I've told people I've read before that I have not, and I have now read them. And yes, they are good. You know what I'm saying?
Wait,
Like,
wait,
you know how, like,
what?
no, you don't understand. Like, you know how, like, you be in conversation with people who read way more books than you do, and you just happen to read about like
Say
talk
hi.
about a couple of books that y'all have read,
Yeah, you
like
just don't want to sound
that you
stupid,
got,
right?
that you
Yeah.
understood, and then they brought up these
Yeah,
other
yeah,
books, and you were like, yeah, I read them
yeah,
too. Well, now, yes, I
yeah.
have read them too. You know?
That's good.
Oh shit, that's good, man. That's good shit.
I've been that bored, cuz.
I've only read
Goddamn.
5 books.
You said what? What did he say? What'd you say, competitor?
I've only read 5. I've only read 5 books.
You only read 5 books?
Yeah.
Nigga,
Really?
I flipped
In
through.
your entire lifetime?
In my lifetime, it
Oh,
wasn't
yeah,
that
lifetime. I thought you meant
interesting.
just ever since we've been down. Damn, nigga, in your
Did you
lifetime?
even have a
No,
childhood?
in my
Did
life.
you even go to
In my life.
school?
Nigga, I don't
Yeah,
know.
I
they
mean, he
had.
probably, he
They
probably like,
wanted me
he probably
to.
like just like bullshit through his book report, like I
What's up,
used
Zelda?
to.
Nigga, I see you, nigga.
Yeah,
Man,
they,
I
they
tried to
wanted
do
me.
that.
The
I wasn't
pirate.
very
Want me
effective at it there,
fiction.
bro.
Hey, hold on,
It's
nigga. Can I
it's
get
fucked up because
what,
it's fucked up because I'll read about the book, but not read the book itself and do a book report.
Yup.
nigga?
No, I did.
Nigga, what
I skipped
is
out.
the motherfucking topics, though, nigga? So I can
I
know
skipped
what
out on
angle.
my book.
That Windows Central Xbox Rumor Roundup shit. We can
What do
talk
you
about
mean?
that. That's been
What
floating around the
Xbox
last few
rumor?
days.
Windows Central.
About the Series S Lockhart, and then like obviously like the May event happening and shit like
The
that.
Lockhart already came out. It's called the Xbox Sad
No,
Edition.
no, 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 no. That's not the Lockhart. The Lockhart is actually supposed to be a 4 terabyte fucking or teraflops. Sorry,
Thanks, Z.
4 teraflops. Fuck it.
Hey, but
Yeah,
why?
with a
But why? If they
3.8.
have an Xbox One
I don't
X, it
fucking know.
feels. I don't think it's true because it feels like a waste of money. You know what I'm saying? Like it honestly
Hey
feels
man,
like a fucking waste. I mean, what would a Series X do if it's 4 tera? What's the difference between a Series X? Is it the SSD? Is it the SSD?
I
Is it
don't
the
know.
I
SSD?
feel like it's
I
I
kind
feel like the
of. There's
I feel like
something
it's
about
just
that
gonna be
that's
a
off.
remodeled X. Like it'll just be a original remodeled X.
Right. But why would they make it like
That's the only
weaker?
way you're gonna
Like, what
keep.
would be the point of making it weaker? You know? I think it's just all a bullshit ass rumor. I don't understand the point of making that shit weaker. I could see if it was like okay, it's 6 teraflops, but it has an SSD and it's like Xbox One SX or some shit, or
What
Xbox
if it's
Series
like
S or whatever.
what if it's like the new model SAD? What if it's the new model SAD?
It could be.
Could
It
be,
hasn't got a disk
could
drive.
be.
Yeah, I heard it
It's,
doesn't have a
it's
disk drive.
SAD 2.0. What if it's SAD 2.0? You feel me? Next level of sadness.
It's similar.
Well,
Yeah.
shit. If it's next level of sadness, man, count me in.
I just don't think I think it's a
Word.
waste
You
of
down for
money.
the sadness, cuz?
I
Well, you
I'm
really
down.
down for the sadness?
Motherfucker, man, I'm already there.
what's stopping them?
Alright.
What was
I've
stopping them
embraced
from
it. I've
already
embraced it.
announcing it? What's stopping them from announcing it? Hmm?
No idea.
Like I don't think
But
it's their
apparently, they're
fault.
supposed to do an event next month. They're supposed to do an event next month. They're supposed to unveil the console, like the whole entire thing this time. And then June, we're supposed to have like their E3 digital event.
Mm-hmm. So they're just waiting to show off a weaker console. And I don't know. I guess
Yeah,
we'll
I guess
see.
so. I mean, shit,
It's
it
not
is what it
weaker.
is.
It's not weaker.
Nigga, yeah,
I
I saw
mean,
that Cyberpunk
it's
Xbox One. That shit was, oh my god.
only
Yeah,
DPU.
that shit looks ugly as fuck, dude.
They're trying too
It's
hard.
only the DPU that's weaker.
You said what, my nigga? You
Sub
what?
Zelda in the chat. Excuse me.
What
Sorry,
up,
Thrash.
logical nonsense, nigga? What's good, fuck nigga? How's it going, nigga? Yeah, that even the controller look garbage, nigga. Them niggas try to set it next to the PlayStation One. Like, why, nigga? Like everything Microsoft do, they feel like Sony is competing or they need to compete with Sony. That's what the fanboys do. And I'm keep trying to
Right,
tell these
right.
niggas, Phil Spencer already said that PlayStation and Nintendo is not the competition. Accept that fact, nigga. Y'all should be comparing to Amazon, my nigga, and Google, my
Hey,
nigga.
is it me or that is that Cyberpunk edition Xbox look like Claptrap from Borderlands?
Yeah, a little bit,
Low
man.
key,
Yeah, all
Does it look
squished
like
up and
Claptrap
shit.
from
yeah,
Yeah,
like
Borderlands
the
from
back of
you,
his neck,
Miguel?
all
nigga.
squished up.
Like a close up of the back of his neck, my nigga.
Yeah, I'm saying, like, that's the first thing I think of. I'm like, man.
I'm telling you, nigga. I mean, I just don't.
No, that is probably one of the ugliest console designs I've ever seen this generation, hands
Yeah.
down, dude. Like that looks so
Look, I
ugly,
mean,
man.
honestly though, I'm gonna keep it 1,000. Like, I don't think it's like the actual Series X box. It's ugly. It's not attractive. It's not a pretty looking
Man,
Nah,
console.
it's
did
It's
not.
you
not
have to make
ugly
that
though.
sound so
It's just
convoluted?
because it's a very simple. It's just a fucking. I don't even know what shape that is. What's that shape?
Which one? What you talking about? The series?
The shape of the Xbox X
Oh, that must.
series
The
X.
Series X. This shit is a What did I call it, nigga? A cube tangle, nigga. Uh, a
A
cube,
cute tank.
a cube tangle, nigga. Like somebody told me what's the
A
real name of that
cube
shit.
tangle?
Is it
What the
was it
fuck?
is it a
A cube
hexagram?
tangle.
What is it?
Instead
It's
of
not a
a
hexagram. What
instead
is
of
it
a
called?
rectangle, it's a cube tangle, nigga. Like I don't know. It's just it's the most uninspired
Horizontal.
console in
Horizontal
history,
fucking.
nigga. I thought that
That
Hey,
shit
man.
bothers me, man. I'm
the
gonna have to look it up.
the GameCube was the most uninspired one. No. This takes the cake. You know what I'm saying? This
What?
is
GameCube?
a GameCube was
GameCube, that
like
motherfucker was
they
a
just
lunchbox,
it was just
man.
that's what I'm saying. It was a
That thing was a
fucking
beast.
box. They didn't put too much thought in it, but they put more thought into that than Microsoft did into the Series
That
X.
motherfucker was durable as shit, though, too.
No, it did. It had a handle on the back of that motherfucker. It was made to walk around with.
Shit, like I said, yeah, lunchbox.
Yeah, real shit.
Used for carrying.
Yeah, like but Microsoft shit, that shit is just like that shit ugly, my nigga. But I know they did it to save money. I
It
know they
is
did.
called a cuboid.
A cuboid. That's
Cuboid.
exactly what the nigga told
That,
me. Yeah, in the
that
chat.
sounds pretty fucking gay.
That's
There's
not.
there's a
That's
term you supposed to call it. I believe.
A cuboid.
that's a mock-up, and it won't look like that because it's too
This
short.
nigga's been bored for so long.
It will have to be taller than
It's
that.
going to
It
look
has
like
to
that,
be
my
taller
nigga.
than
They
that.
already
The
announced it.
fan,
They've
the
already.
fan is 2 inches
Hey,
deep.
I like the design of it, man. I think it looks slick as fuck.
I mean,
What design?
There's
it's
no
not. It's not.
What design? It
It's
has
not.
4 sides. Well, really
It's
6.
not
This is a
ugly.
cuboid.
Okay, I'm gonna be real. It's not ugly, but it's not by all means like nice to look at.
Like I
You know what I'm
said,
saying? It's
What?
a
how do you
cuboid, cuz it's
unbox
a
that thing?
cuboid.
It has to come in a sleeve, bro. Like it's just a sleeve. Like you know what I'm saying? You just pull the sleeve off that bitch or something. How do you unbox
Like a
the
swat,
box?
a sock.
Like I mean, how big is that box gonna be? You know how heavy an Xbox Series X is? They said that motherfucker weigh like a tire, nigga, like a car tire with a rim in it, nigga. It's dense.
No, it
They said a
doesn't.
It
full
does.
size tire in that bitch.
What the problem is? It's like it has a gravitational pull, right, of whackness, and it sucks you in.
A gravitational
Nigga.
pull.
You know what I'm saying? It sucks you
This
in.
motherfucker. This motherfucker.
I mean, I am disliking the Xbox Series X how it looks. I need to see what games it's gonna play, but I already know that the disappointment
Just show
will
me
be
Fable,
there.
man.
Yeah.
Just show me fucking Fable.
And hey, did you see that shit on Twitter with Xbox over there? Low key, these Xbox niggas think that they're teasing Fable when they really teasing the that with the chicken, that nigga with the chicken on it, the chicken mask on, that be killing niggas. That old ass,
Excuse me.
that old ass game. It's an old game.
See, this is why I don't.
Look at her twerking.
I guess I must not be paying attention. There's a game with a dude with a chicken mask on.
Yeah, it's what is it called, nigga? Hotline Miami, nigga.
Oh shit! Word.
Yeah, these niggas. That's it. They just now getting that fucking Hotline Miami shit. They just got the collection of that motherfucker. And these niggas teasing it, and just because in Fable these niggas got a chicken head,
Soundtrack off
all
the
these
chain though. I
Xbox
ain't
niggas
gonna
is like,
front.
is that what it is?
They can't see me.
Yes, they can.
No, they can't because you don't like to be seen.
What you talking
Nah,
about?
we did for sure. Yeah.
Nobody's
He's
weird.
weird, everybody.
Who weird? Hey, she believes
weird.
she believes that we should do a podcast with my fucking face, just
Yeah.
just talking
They
and shit.
They mean with you every week. Why they can't see who they talking to? What's wrong with
Ain't
you?
nobody trying to see this
Nobody
motherfucker.
want to see
Like,
my ugly
I
ass.
ain't trying.
I know I'm
I'm
not.
trying to
I
sit
know.
here. And,
You be walking across this motherfucker naked, nigga. You be glad I don't fucking go live with your ass right here.
Let me know.
Get your drunk ass downstairs, punk.
Love you.
But like I told you, Flesh. I told you, nigga. I told
Because you're weird.
nigga.
Well, there's 100% confirmation right there.
There it is, right there. Nigga. Apparently, people should
Right,
show their
right.
faces.
they said the voice is enough. I feel you, dude. I feel you.
Oh my mama, cold shit, Steve Heath. But I cannot deny it. How's he dry snitch, nigga? Dry snitch about what? Nigga? Please, nigga, I'm fine as fuck, nigga. Stupid, nigga. Got me fucked up. Nigga, I'm not trying to make anybody jealous. I'm not trying to get her mad if bitches just end up inboxing me saying you the handsomest nigga. Damn it! I can't help it. It's not a hard feat. Nigga, I've seen how that nigga did her look. It's not a hard feat to be the handsomest nigga in gaming. Nigga, it's not. Nigga. I'm not
Well,
stupid.
if you were that handsome, why you should be on
Because
camera
I'm
more
not
than you?
stupid, nigga. Because somebody's gonna screenshot me and some ugly fucked up. You know how like when you talking, you look normal, but if you pause it,
Yeah,
nigga, one eye will be
yeah.
open. Nigga, your nostrils probably have a booger you didn't know about. Niggas, you're gonna be a meme instantly. Nigga, you cannot show your face. This generation,
I would know that firsthand.
nigga,
That's why I
Kid
don't go on
Smooth.
camera no more.
Kid Smooth ate a hot chip
Yeah,
and ate ice
yeah.
cream, and it looked like somebody nutted in his mouth. And that nigga was a meme for the past 6 months about it. I'm not. I am not.
Yeah, but that's him
Fun
doing
fuck.
something fucking stupid like that, though, man.
Hey, that nigga
I mean,
needed
it's not
attention. He wanted some
stupid. I
attention.
eat spicy normally, so
Well,
I would eat one of those
we're talking
chips,
about
but I
Kid
wouldn't film
Smooth
myself
here,
you
doing it.
Royal,
don't eat
not
spicy
you.
normally.
Oh,
Oh,
she told. Oh no, that's not dry snitching, nigga. That's just snitching. Nigga. I mean, nigga, I'm gonna say it like this, nigga. I'm a gamer, and to people who are not gamers, they feel as though gamers are weird, my nigga. Even though we look at them, and I'm like, you getting your nails done during the coronavirus. There is so much wrong with that. You got an Asian lady doing your
Word?
nails. You got an
Word? They
Asian
out
lady
there
doing your
just
nails.
doing nails
You
and
can
that
you
bitch?
cannot go outside. So who were you doing your nails for? like, like it's just there's a lot of shit that's just weird as fuck to me too. So I don't care. We all should accept each other's weirdness because my weirdness is your normal, my nigga. It is what it is. Nigga.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Embrace it.
That's how I look at it, nigga. Everybody's weird. Nigga, people call people weirdos, nigga, but that weirdo look at you like, nigga, you weird because you don't do what they used to seeing being done or whatever. So that's how I see it. Ain't no such thing as weirdos unless everybody's weird.
Bro, you weird, man.
I mean,
We all
she
weird.
was literally just twerking right here, nigga, like just sitting there twerking, and I'm all acting like the camera on and shit. You know what I'm saying? So who's weird if we're twerking with no music? You know what I'm saying? Twerking to distract me, my nigga. Well, that's not weird. That's low key baby sexy, but still though. Nigga. Anyway, nigga. Anyway, nigga. Speaking of weird, nigga, Xbox niggas are saying that the PlayStation and Sony has copied Microsoft's controller. That is the weirdest shit I've ever heard in my goddamn life. Anybody got
I
anything
mean,
before I go in?
Where?
are we over it?
Where?
Nigga, the whole controller, nigga. It's an Xbox controller. That's how they feel.
How?
I don't know. I don't know how you don't realize that the Duke is actually the Xbox controller. And because it was so garbage, they went and copied PlayStation shit and just put the thumbsticks in different spaces. They copied the
Does
button layout, everything.
this dual sense doesn't take batteries, though, does it?
You said what?
Yeah.
This dual sense doesn't take batteries.
What?
Bro, the dude
It
in the
doesn't.
background of Thrash's fucking mic is
It
louder than
loud as
you.
muck.
Very loud.
Yeah, real shit. Hold on,
You gonna have to.
I forgot to
The,
mute myself because these niggas is fucked up down here.
the dual sense doesn't take batteries.
It doesn't. That is true. Hold on,
So
damn,
it
this
can't be
nigga
a
is
copy then.
faded. Hold on. Go ahead, I'm on mute. Go ahead.
Yeah, the DualSense doesn't take batteries, so it's not a copy.
Yeah, but people saying that they copied the layout. They're saying that basically the Xbox and the PlayStation controller had a baby and it came out. Like they just I mean, to me, I
Well, I
feel
don't know about you, but I don't see it.
I don't see it. There's no way I can see it, bro. Like there's no way I can see
Yeah,
it.
that's
You
what
know what
I'm
I'm saying?
saying. Makes no sense.
Yeah, it
Because
just
I fucking love that design, man. Like, dude, that controller looks fucking fire as fuck, dude. Excuse my language there, Royal. Excuse me. It looks awesome.
no, it does. That's not even me kicking ass. It looks like a next generation controller. It's something that I want to see in a new console.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks dope, dude. I don't care what anybody fucking says, man. But I can't. Where is it copying? Like, I don't see
What
it.
it reminds me of is the PS3 Boomerang concept controller.
Yes, thank you. Yes.
I mean,
Doug Nasty.
I guess the reason why is because it has that rounded angle to the handles. Like it's more round. It has a curve to it rather than how the PS4 shit look. But bro, like the only angle you could say that is if you look from at the face of the motherfucking controller.
Right.
It looks nice, man. I like it. You know what I mean?
It looks fantastic.
Yeah, the only thing that I seen that did crack me up though was those
Shit.
memes that how it looks like
I'm about talking
overalls,
this shit. My bad. Go ahead.
where like the fucking the black is, where the analog sticks are. It looks like overalls.
Hey,
Yeah. I think
Yeah,
it
that's the only thing
like
I got a little laugh out of, man. But I don't care. Like the color designs, like I bet you they'll come up with more different color variations, man. I think it looks fucking great for a controller wise, man.
I think I heard the controller. I think the controller lights up. Not that I heard. I think it does. I seen that little.
Yeah,
shit
yeah,
lights
it's got backlights.
If it light
the
up, it's
buttons.
gonna be.
Yeah,
It's gonna
got
be.
backlights.
If it got backlight buttons, it's gonna be. That shit gonna be clowning Xbox, bro. Like real shit.
It's quite
Alright.
cheap. It's quite cheap to put in LEDs, and they don't use a lot of power.
Yeah.
If that motherfucker's using RGB, that shit's gonna be sick, nigga.
Right.
I'm all
I'm
for
telling
it.
you. Nigga,
But anyway, man, what's the topics going on tonight, man? You just got random pop up podcast,
nigga,
man. Is that what's going on?
yeah, basically, nigga, we
Yeah.
haven't, been on. Oh shit. Am I
Okay.
muted or not?
Okay.
Nigga, okay,
No,
okay. This shit's saying I'm muted, but I'm not.
I just wanted to come up in here and say one thing, and that's Thug Nasty, and I'm about to go in the living room and watch Bosch with my wife.
You do that shit.
You-
You old
Yeah,
simp ass
yeah,
nigga.
I'm gonna do.
Get
Yeah, I am, nigga.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I'm saying? You know I got it from. I got it from your ass, nigga.
Nigga, the only time I'm simping is on her birthday. Oh shit, her birthday is coming up.
Every day, nigga.
I gotta
Exactly.
eat booty
Every day.
soon.
Or when she walks into the room. Please, I gotta go. I gotta go.
I gotta
Peace,
do
niggas.
sexual favors.
What's up, J-Tech?
What's up, Tech?
I put two things in the chat in the podcast under Xbox. Two items. One's the logo. One's what's wrong with the Lockhart image from Windows Central.
Wait, Windows Central left a Lockhart image? There's an image of the Lockhart. Are you talking about the little?
No, it's a fake image.
Oh, the little
concept.
half size one. Oh, I seen that.
It's not what it's going to be. It's not what it's going to be. It can't be that short.
No, it's not. Yeah, it's impossible. Yeah, it's impossible for it. And there's no console that could be that short and still have the shit they gotta have. Nah, it's not possible.
The fan's 2 inches deep.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that the fans would be that tall, nigga.
So you would have about 4 inches for the rest of everything else.
Yeah, it wouldn't.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good.
It could be 2/3 the height of the Xbox Series.
Mm-hmm.
It can't be half the height.
I see, nigga. I see, nigga. Goddamn. Nah. Oh.
And then there's the Series X logo that got leaked. Have you seen that?
Seen what? They got leaked?
There's a logo for the Series X, so we know what
I
the
seen
PS5
that
logo
dumb
is.
shit. That shit is stupid. If that's real, if they gonna go with that, oh my, I can't.
But have you seen what the image is? It's a 9.
That shit is ugly, nigga.
Why you being toxic, huh?
Hey,
It does look like it's been done with a stencil.
if being toxic is caring that Microsoft, I mean, the original Xbox logo was already tight, nigga. Like that, they just put a fucking X now, nigga. Like this shit is ugly, nigga. That shit ugly, nigga. For real. I mean, it seems like there's no style to it. I've seen that everywhere. I think I got a refrigerator with that same X on it, nigga. Like, I don't know, bro. I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed by a lot of shit though. To To be honest, I'm not impressed by a whole lot of shit, man. What else
But I
did we
caught your
miss though?
reference.
What else we missed? Nigga, Final Fantasy. Nigga, anybody feeling good about that?
Yeah, it was good.
I love
I
it.
liked it.
I love it.
I liked it. Not a huge fan of the combat, but again, same goes for other Final Fantasies like 15 and Kingdom Hearts. But yeah, other than that was good. I like it.
I would rather.
I know.
I
I
would
saw.
rather a
I saw
highly
that there was a
stylized
big
turn-based.
controversy though.
About
I
what?
was reading about like some big controversy about how like they changed the ending of it and shit like that for like at least the first part of it and how it like transitions. But yeah, a lot of hardcore fans are not happy with that ending.
Well, I'll tell the hardcore fans this: it's still Final Fantasy. It still has a story and the characters. They changed some shit to give you some fresh shit, and probably they changed some shit to give you more background story to everything else. By the time everything is said and done, everything makes sense. You know what I'm saying? By the time however many chapters they put out, but I believe they put in a lot of extra shit to get a deeper lore into Final Fantasy. And overall, them niggas should appreciate that. Let them do. They put in a lot of work. You know what I mean? They could have just did like Microsoft did with Gears or what Sony did with Uncharted Master Collection and whatever, and just made it a little bit better. No, these niggas made a whole different game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, man, I don't know.
Which I appreciate because I like the fact that it expands on a lot more elements and characters. You know what I mean? It even throws in like a new character on top of that. So, you know what I mean?
Spoiler.
I mean, I look at it as like a remake,
mouth.
reimagining. You know what I mean?
No, yeah, it's a reboot. It's a full reboot. It's like a brand new game, but it's Final
So they
Fantasy.
have room. So they have room to like add some shit and change some stuff around, man.
I mean, they almost had to because so many people. It's a classic game. I mean, not almost had to, but I think they wanted to make it great again by giving you new shit. I mean, like if you know what's going to happen next, like I think people should be happy not knowing what those ghost things are. You know what I'm saying? Because it's something new with the game. You know what I'm saying? That they're going to make sense with at the end. So yeah,
well, that's what I'm saying. It's like a split down the middle, right? Well, actually, like three groups because you got like fans that like it, you got fans that hate it, and then you have like newcomers that know nothing of the original. And they look at this now as like a new baseline storyline now with Cloud and all them, right?
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
So it's not bad. Yeah, I like it. I'd like the fucking hell out of it, dude.
Fucking simps.
Tifa is fucking bomb though.
Nigga, Team Jesse all the way, nigga. Bomb his bitch right now, bro, in game right now.
Well, yeah, no, I can't argue with Jesse. Nigga,
the way she sat back on that bike, nigga, that shit did some things. That shit did some things to me. I was like, that's how she would look, huh? She seemed like she'll do it. Just like that, nigga. Nah, she was with it. Not even that she was aggressive. I just think she was cuter than Tifa, though. But Tifa bomb, don't get me wrong. But Jessie number one. It go Jessie, Tifa, then Aerith, if I say her name right.
Aerith, I don't know. Like I really dig the fuck out of her a lot.
Aerith looked like she'll fuck the shit out of you and then make you an egg sandwich. You know what I'm saying? Tifa looked like
with a flower on the plate.
Tifa
looked like flower on top of the sandwich.
Tifa seemed like she's shy but willing. And Jessie, she just looked like she gonna teach you something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, in a rough kind of fashion.
Yeah, you know. So it's like I'm Team Jessie, my nigga.
Right.
Nigga, what else? What else is it? All these developers, more and more developers are saying that the PlayStation 5 is the shit. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, do you hear these niggas? These niggas are talking about
Oh yeah, I saw your post there, fucking Thrash, about how you were saying in that article about like developers towards Xbox, and they were actually like talking to their own developers.
Yeah, nigga, did you see it? Did you like read?
Yeah, I saw that. I saw your post, dude. Like, I was laughing at that shit. I was laughing my ass off at that shit,
bro. They are so shook that they had to gather some niggas to talk about the Series X and how good it is. And they had to know to talk about the SSD. And you got DRM like, what do you mean Sony got an SSD and what's going to be the difference? I'm like, nigga, you're not paying attention if you don't know what the difference is. And these niggas are getting like the Ori devs and the engineers of Xbox, and then they're getting like some other niggas that used to work for this shit to say some shit, and none of them compared it to PlayStation. None of them. The other people who saying PlayStation is good are comparing it to the Xbox. And none of these niggas are saying anything about the PlayStation. So it's like, you can tell that it's business made that way. Because you can't talk about the competition in this business. You know? So I just these niggas are in a frenzy, man. Xbox fans are in a frenzy. These niggas are mad. They're making shit up. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never seen this many fake leaks, and I've seen plenty of them. But that's all we've been hearing about PS5 like for like 2 weeks straight. It's overheating. It's the devs are complaining, and just so much different shit. The price, it's crazy.
That overheating one made no sense to me, and I was like, "Wow, I didn't know that fucking that developers were coming out and talking about dev kits fucking being like overheating and shit."
Right,
How the fuck
right.
are you supposed to know that all this shit's overheating? What the fuck are you getting this from?
Exactly. Like, who was saying that it's overeating? How? And then people are
Right?
saying like,
Yeah.
"Ooh, when it comes out, it's gonna be fucked up." I'm like, if they're not playing with the final version, they're making shit off of it. And on top of that, who the fuck is saying that it's overheating? Did you see how that motherfucker looks? Like that motherfucker got fans galore in that motherfucker. Nigga, it look like a goddamn U because of that shit. That's why it looks like that, because this is to prevent the overheating, my nigga. And it's
No,
designed
that's not the reason.
like that. What's the reason,
The
Foxy?
reason it's a horseshoe is so that they can stack them one on top of the other in the studio.
You said so they can stack them one on top of the other.
Yeah, they can put them all in a stack, and then the fans will fan out from inside, even though they've got something on top. Whereas you try that with an Xbox Series X.
Why would they stack them?
Look,
Why would they stack them though? Why would they do that?
it was in an article.
Nigga,
They said that
that's
was
exactly why.
designed that
Nigga,
way.
you
It won't
gotta
come out looking-
ignore these articles, my nigga. Like, why would a developer have to
That was
stack
from Sony.
dev kits on top of each other for? So
That
much
was-
so that
that was
Sony
from the developer
designed.
and everything.
No, hear me out. Sony designed the dev kits to be stacked, is what these niggas are saying. So
That's right. That's what I'm saying. Yes.
why would they have to stack them so much that the fucking company would design it to do so? Doesn't make sense. Like, unless they're doing it in like, why? What?
If you're doing if you're developing a game and you want to test lots of different builds, you will have one on different dev kits, and it allows you to test alternative versions of a game quicker.
But why would they have to fucking stack them? Why not sit them next to each other?
Because they haven't got room enough in their studio.
Who don't got
Have them
room?
side
What
by
kind of
side.
studio these? That motherfucker is no bigger than a dinner plate, my nigga. Have you seen the size of that motherfucker? Why would they need to stack them, nigga? You telling me these niggas working in the refrigerator, my nigga? Like, it doesn't make sense. It don't make sense. You can put them motherfuckers under your desk, side by side, nigga. Like, it doesn't make sense. They wouldn't design a dev kit to stack on. It doesn't make sense. To me, it don't make sense. That don't make sense. Whoever wrote that article, nigga, link it to me. I'll send them a complaint. That shit don't make sense.
I'll send them a
That
complaint.
shit don't make sense, man.
Man, speak to his manager.
Me, nigga. But what else we got? I know we missed a lot of news, nigga. Is that really all, nigga, that we have? Was there a lot?
I don't know what else been going on, chat.
Oh shit!
Somebody in the chat tell us.
All right,
Was it-
should we talk about the Foxy situation or just leave that for another day?
I don't even know what the fuck it is.
I'll leave it alone. I'll wait till Pablo here. Pablo said he was gonna hop on, but yeah, I mean that nigga was like, I had talked to him in Discord and shit, and that nigga was like, man, y'all niggas was right. He said, man, I apologize, nigga, y'all niggas, I heard y'all niggas, I didn't think y'all was hating and no shit, but I was like, whatever, y'all tripping. But now I 100% see it, nigga. Y'all niggas was right, my nigga. Like, that nigga is not the guy. I'm like, yeah, nigga, like. But we'll talk about that. I'll let that nigga talk about that shit. It's not. I wasn't there, so just know. I guess that nigga's been up to his mechanic antics once again, my nigga. Threatening people, families and shit. Nigga, that nigga might deserve an exposure video or something. But what else was it, nigga? RDX podcast had a ex PlayStation dev on their show, and now an article wrote about it, and said that he said some fellatio shit about PlayStation, and then he came on Twitter and said that he didn't say it, and that same magazine said that he runs the RDX podcast. So Diller lost his podcast to this guy, and that's just no respect at all, bro. How are these? I think the biggest sin here is the fucking article writer, like the journalist. Like, are you listening to the RDX podcast?
Hmm.
Who's listening to the RDX podcast to where I'm gonna have to write about it? You know, I don't know. Gaming is fucked up. Gaming is just all fucked up, man.
You know, Jason Schreier's quit Kotaku.
He quit?
Yeah, he left.
Really?
Yeah, he said that weeks ago.
I don't follow that nerd, nigga. When did that happen?
I don't follow him either. It just
Like
showed up on my timeline the other day when I was checking.
three or 4 days ago.
What? That nigga quit?
I don't know. I
Yeah,
don't know
he
where
is
he's
out
gone.
of his suit.
Outro 3000. I heard they were in some trouble though. I heard that Kotaku was doing cuts and shit anyway.
Yeah.
What? The nigga left? I wonder why. I mean, he already wasn't getting pussy, so it's not like it's gonna help.
Oh, he's a big faggot.
He was a what?
Word.
He's a huge faggot.
Oh, he likes dudes? Well, that makes sense.
Oh, yeah.
Well, then I was accurate then. He wasn't getting pussy in the first place. Shit. Well, shit.
See, here on the round table, you could say nigga and faggot.
At the same time and not get banned. In the same sentence.
Yeah, he's now working for Bloomberg.
Oh.
Is he on Bloomberg? I was predicting that he'd go to Bloomberg. Is that
I
true?
hate Bloomberg. Bloomberg is the main ones putting out this fake article shit. Is he going to be doing the same? Bloomberg
Was
and
it Bloomberg?
Forbes.
I thought it was a different.
No, Bloomberg is the one that
it's
says
not-
Bloomberg.
Kotaku's Jason Schreier joins Bloomberg News.
Ugh.
Oh shit!
Bloomberg is the same company that says Sony was waiting until Microsoft announces their price in order to announce their own price, and then 3 weeks later said that Sony price is going to be between $500 and $449, even though these niggas didn't announce the shit. So I'm like, which is it? Are they waiting for the Xbox or are they not waiting for the Xbox, my nigga? You know, like it's just fake shit, bro. Like these niggas be saying extra fake shit.
I mean, Sony low key does be pulling some shit like that though. I ain't gonna hold it.
Dropping some seeds.
I ain't gonna hold it against them. I ain't gonna front.
They be dropping seeds, cuh.
Yeah, like Sony would be like on the day that Xbox would be doing some shit on the same day they would just so happen to announce some other shit.
Probably would. They probably would, but damn. What? Damn.
I think Sony already has everything
What's up,
planned
Tay?
out. That's why motherfuckers
Chilling.
upset for no
What
reason.
up, Tay?
What up, man? What up?
What
How
up,
y'all
what
up?
niggas
How you
doing?
doing?
What up?
Doing good, buddy. Doing good, man. How you doing?
Pretty good. Nigga out here working,
on.
as always.
Damn, Worker B Jones.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, nigga, I'm happy to be working myself, nigga. Not right now.
Oh,
I'm happy to be
Yeah.
working.
Yeah, I see what you said.
Hell yeah.
I see what you were saying. Talk about it on Twitter.
Hell yeah, nigga.
Yeah.
That shit was no joke, nigga.
Yeah, nigga made the draft. That's what I'm talking about.
Nigga, I was in a situation to where I couldn't use my black card, nigga. I'm like,
Yeah,
like-
damn.
we're gonna let you go, Thrash. Why? Because I'm black? No.
sick.
God. You know how many white people we just got rid of?
For real. We got rid of all the whites, all the Mexicans, and you're like the only black guy. I'm like, that's the reason. You got rid of all the color. Are there some white people left? Well, yes. Are there some Mexicans left? Well, yes. Well, where are all the niggas at? What? I never said you. I know you didn't say
We
nigga.
only had one. We only had you.
He'd be like, let's negotiate, huh? Let's negotiate. I'd be like, did you say nigger? Did you just say nigger to me? No, I said negotiate. Negotiate?
You just said niggas over here hating. You just said niggas over here hating. I
You
heard
just
you.
called me the nigga Roshi? Did you just call me the nigga Roshi? Is that what this is what we doing now?
Yeah, it's like, slaves? No, I said slave. No, you said slaves. Nigga. Like, you got it's a lot of y'all niggas in the chat that ain't black that don't know how to use the black card mastery. All you gotta do is just twist words into the N word, slaves, or just anything that's slightly racial. Nigga.
Yeah.
Nigga.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of racism, this nigga Draco Peoples, god damn, fuck, I couldn't go
What
over.
happened? What happened?
These niggas.
I'm saying I don't even know what the fuck happened. And when it came on Twitter like talking to me, I'm like, motherfucker, I don't raise them. I don't know what the fuck.
They gonna say, no, them ain't mine. Them
Nigga,
ain't
I'm
my
saying,
Asians.
like, bruh, like I'm not
He was
gonna
like,
speak
no,
on
them
behalf
ain't
of
my
Asian
Asians.
people. What the fuck is you doing?
First, it was a white chick on TikTok talking about how to create a nigger, right? And this bitch was getting,
Yeah,
Well,
the government.
damn.
and bitch was getting everything. Nigga, she had the jail time and no father ingredients.
Ooh.
They were making nigger, right?
Yo,
Nigga, you see
No,
that shit?
yo,
baby. The only thing you need to do to make a nigga is let one fuck you.
Yeah, that's about it.
Not
And
not Muslim then, baby. That's
strangely, she was a white chick, and they used to getting fucked by niggas and making other niggas. You know what I'm saying? But nigga, she did the shit right. But then Asians
yeah.
picked up on it, and Asians are more creative than white people. Okay, I mean it just
I'm actually curious to know what these Asian motherfuckers did. What did these Asian motherfuckers do, bro?
like okay, like you know how they say Asians got small dicks and shit. And I guess one Asian
Okay.
dude did one about 8 inches and some shit, and there was black people and another
Uh,
Asian girl, she did some shit about some black folks, and it was just like a trend. The shit
what?
was trending on TikTok, nigga. Like, nigga, Black Hate Week or something, nigga. I don't know what. It was
Jesus.
Oh
trending.
damn.
Hey, but you know what's
I
also
mean,
bad? The black delegation, my nigga. Like the blacks are studying China right now because the blacks in China are being discriminated against. You know, in China, them niggas is
I've
saying
been
that,
trying to tell y'all about China for
Oh,
the
I did.
longest.
I did see.
nigga.
I did
I
see
mean,
that video where the cop was
Wasn't then the
ignoring
black
the
lady
shit.
in? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot, nigga.
I mean,
They
I've been
got
over here
notes
saying
on
fuck China
doors.
for the longest,
Oh
cause
yeah,
I
yeah,
don't know
yeah,
where y'all been at.
yeah, yeah. He like I've been
I
saying that for a
mean,
minute.
y'all
Yeah,
just been like, oh, he Asian too, so he could say it. No, I'm not saying this because I'm Asian too. Like, fuck China. I'm saying this
Yeah.
because China sucks, bro.
I think I
yeah,
think China
man.
is like Chinese. They like the only ones that don't like us.
No,
Any
nigga.
other Asian race?
I don't know,
Any other
nigga.
Asian race? Japanese?
Nigga, I speak Cambodian, nigga. They've said some
Thailand?
fly shit to me until I spoke Cambodian back to their ass, nigga. They said some fly, come on, I do it. And, like they
I
be saying
mean,
some
but
shit,
to
man,
be
nigga.
to be 1,000 with you, bro, you gonna get that from every race. That's just the bag that comes in with every
Yeah,
race.
yeah.
That's kind of like you know how like Jemiah all be like, oh, all you ponies. I'm like, all right, cool. But then you say some PC shit. Oh, I don't know what you mean. I'm like, all right, you gonna say all you ponies, but we say some PC shit. You don't
Yeah,
see
that
shit no
sounds like
more. Like, and
Jemiah.
it's one
Yeah,
of those things. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like, I'm agreeing with you. I ain't raised these Asian kids. They wild as fuck. I have heard some wild shit. I
yeah,
have
man.
some shit.
Yeah,
But like,
Yeah.
I'm just telling y'all though, man. Fuck China though. It's not the same shit though. Like,
yeah. No, China's on some extra shit.
fuck China because the wild shit China does.
Yeah,
China be doing wild ass shit.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
They blaming the coronavirus on black people, bro. Like that's
Now
insane.
it
Oh,
started with them. The
Yes.
Wuhan.
Yeah, they saying that black people in China are the reason why it started in China. Dog. They not letting black people into malls or nothing. There's notes on doors saying blacks not allowed, my nigga. All the way back to the
Damn.
50s and white people in America, bro. Like real shit. Look that shit up, nigga.
It's wild, bro.
The black delegation is on that shit, nigga. Like,
Y'all
hold
should see
on.
what China's doing. Y'all know why I say fuck China? Because y'all should see what China's doing to like the Asian countries around them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they
You
putting
think
their ass in
it's
that.
all like love because we all Asian? Nah, bro. Like they wilding
They
to
putting
us
their
first.
they
When
putting
they
their ass
wild
in
out, they
that.
wild out
Check
on
the
us
cabinet.
first of all. Like you feel
The
me?
pantry cabinet. Oh, my bad, my bad.
But it's I mean it is what it is. I can't really even call it, man. Motherfuckers wild as fuck.
Yeah, they wild,
What can
nigga.
you say? You know what I'm saying?
Niggas dumb wild. Nigga, I mean,
Which is odd
and wilder
because
than
when
me.
situations like that happen in real life, I would just watch your Asian ass get whooped, and I'm not gonna help you. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna help you. Like one of my black friends whooping you. Like, am I gonna? Like,
Like,
oh
hey.
my! I don't even know your name. We the same
I
skin
mean,
color.
look at
I'm
it.
supposed to help your ass? Like,
Hell
no,
yeah.
bro.
Nah, nigga, you
See,
going
Be
through some
sitting over
things.
man.
bro, be sitting over there. Yeah, shouldn't have been talking shit.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying like, and that's just the way it goes. Like, I mean, I live in the States. I have friends with all kind of race, like a lot of races. My friends, like, if you step out of the line, like one of them's gonna smack you, and I'm just gonna let that happen because what am I gonna say? You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah. I hear it on that, my
I
nigga.
mean,
I just,
I expect the same from them. Like, don't be wilding out. Like, no matter what race you are, you be
yeah.
alright. Like,
Yeah, real shit.
you
Real shit.
know
Real
what I
shit.
mean?
I seen some niggas do some things out here, you know what I'm saying? Knock some niggas. I seen some videos knocking the Asian nigga out for no reason, just walking by. We do it, but black people do that shit to anybody. This for the dumb niggas. Them dumb niggas, they will knock anybody out if they're not ready and they're around their homies and want to make a joke of it. Nigga, I didn't see that shit happen plenty of times. Black people do crime and snitch on themselves too much. I seen that shit too. They just love
they put that shit right on
Instagram. I'm gonna go all this money I got. Or be done with their money. Nigga, that bitch got her check. I know y'all seen that video. Old girl got her check.
Yeah.
And she over flashing her money. Nigga came and two-handed grabbed her entire stash, my nigga. Two hands. Bow! Nigga, she was in her car. She didn't have her door locked, but her windows down like a dumb. I was like,
I mean, it would have been me too. It would have been me. I would have ran through there like,
me. Give me these.
Yo, she dumb for doing it outside with no tent on her goddamn window.
Oh, me. Nigga,
but
trying to show off.
Window down, period.
Knowing damn well everybody got a mask on already, bitch. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Go home and do it. Do it in your bathroom. That bitch got out of the bank.
Be able to ID them hands.
she got out of the bank, nigga, and instantly tried to make a video, like nigga of some goddamn $1,000. Like that's a lot of money. I'm like, you dumb bitch.
Bitch, you could have did that in the house. It still had the money.
Hold on. Talk about a topic. Let me go downstairs. Let me look for this ketchup for this girl real quick in 1 second.
Ketchup.
Yeah, nigga.
Hey, what y'all talk about already though?
How do you at her house, but she don't know where the ketchup is?
Nigga, I already left. Nigga.
Hey, what did y'all talk about already? I know I'm later.
Man, we don't really have no topics for real, I guess. I was just told earlier today that we had a podcast tonight, so I just showed up. I don't even know what the fuck we talking about at all.
Oh shit, we just got started?
Yeah, I agree, Royal.
Not too long ago.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Animal Crossing.
We
Animal
heard
Crossing's
each other
been
in
banned in
the
China.
Yeah, they weren't
Better than
bad.
the
They're
competitor?
Drake. They weren't bad.
Animal
I
Crossing.
can tell you that my barber's gonna get a good ass tip once this whole Corona shit is over.
Oh, you know it.
Boy,
You might get a $40 tip.
Bro, man, I'm starting to grow a goddamn fucking mullet, man.
in about another month, they be like, "Oh, you cosplaying Sekiro?" I'm like, "Excuse me."
Yo, go get the outfit, bro. Go get the outfit. Rock that shit, bro. Own it. Own it.
Because my shit, bruh. Like,
Yo, I've been trying. I bought some clippers like 2 or 3 months ago, just to keep my hair, at a, when I be out on the road too much, I just keep it down and use the guard and put it at a 1 to keep my hair short.
Nigga, and just that quick.
Yeah, them shits been coming in handy since I've been here. Only thing I ain't got no fucking clippers to do a tape. I can't do it with the ones I got.
Oh,
you
what up, Sek?
could venture out there in Wild Yonder and try to get one.
Wild Yonder.
Yeah.
Hey, it's scary out there.
I need a good one though. I can't go in there and get the beard trimmers trying to take my shit.
We just burnt out.
I'm getting there, but right now I'm dealing with my bloatiness, man. I'm so fucking full, dude. Oh my god.
Y'all niggas ready to go back?
Go back where?
Y'all talking about Final Fantasy?
To work?
Go back to work.
I've been there.
I'm already at work.
Oh wait, never mind. I'm already at work every day. Yeah.
Thank you.
Y'all beat Final Fantasy?
Huh?
Y'all beat Final Fantasy?
Yes.
I hadn't even picked it up.
I haven't beat it yet.
Oh.
But I like it. I'm liking it a lot though. I like what they did.
Y'all heard about these states opening back up?
Yep.
Yeah, Alabama first, right? Who?
I thought
it's gonna be Georgia. It's gonna be Texas. Texas opens this Friday.
Yep.
Yeah.
Are you gonna see a skyrocket there, man?
After tomorrow.
I'm gonna tell you what fucks me up about all of this shit, right? And I want to ask y'all a question. Would y'all have sex with a known HIV full-blown AIDS patient?
How cute is you?
No. No. But they said they're gonna give you a condom.
Oh no, hell no, still no.
Nah.
You know, I'm still nervous even when I fuck with a condom.
As you should
Should be
be.
fun.
As you should be.
Because that shit could pop.
What if their pustules break while you're having sex with them?
Jesus Christ! Did you have to go that fucking deep there on competitive?
Huh?
Did you have to go that deep?
No.
Well,
Go ahead.
here's the thing, right? Like, and I'm not gonna lie, this shit got me a little pissed, so I'm definitely not gonna stay on it too long, man. But they're reopening the economy and all of that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Now that's one thing, right? But the shit that really burns me, bruh, is that the motherfuckers who are championing reopening are still gonna be quarantining.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh, the ones that was protesting and shit.
They're gonna be quarantining. Not only that, the White House advisor, I forgot which advisor it was, but the nigga says businesses, particularly small businesses that don't have massive resources, should not be held liable, should not be held to trial lawyers, putting on false lawsuits that will probably be thrown out of court. You have to give businesses confidence here that if something happens, it may not be their fault.
Wow.
The fuck?
Wow.
Damn. Sign this term of agreement that you will not sue us in case you die, motherfucker. That's
No, I mean, do y'all understand how bad that is, though?
Yeah.
Like, I'm usually joking about shit like this, but I'm not joking
really,
about this.
But really, though, sick. Like, honestly, at the end of the day, like we all always said that they don't really give a fuck about us. They just want that money. Now we actually see it happen. It's just jarring to see, but we all know this shit. Like deep down, this is what it really is. Like they don't really give a fuck. They need that money now.
Isn't this why?
It's crazy. Like,
but isn't this why people have their Second Amendment rights to avoid tyranny from the government?
Yeah, I'll be back there. Thrash.
Come on now.
All right, bro.
What's a couple guns gonna do?
Not. It don't look like those Patriots is coming out. So you mean to tell me all these motherfuckers crying about their Second Amendment rights really just want to use it against other citizens, not a government that's, pulling shit like this?
I'm saying.
I'm
saying.
I mean, all the protesters I see with guns, the motherfuckers protesting, talking about they trying to go back to work.
Mm-hmm.
That shit's crazy.
Like that one city in Michigan where they just blocked off that one road that's like in front of a major hospital just because they wanted to fucking get out of the fucking house.
Mm-hmm.
Or them parents that went to the park and the mother had got arrested because the park was closed. None of them kids had fucking masks on their face. None of them had masks. They just at the fucking park. And they yelling at the police for telling them to fucking go.
Humans are dumb, my nigga.
Yeah.
And they're taking advantage of that dumb shit. It's the dumb ones they want to leave. The ones they want
I mean, you know what's really fucking me up is that like, no matter how well one country does at containing it, if there's one country out there in the world that's really still fucked up with it, we're never truly safe until like the whole world is decently rid of it. And at this rate, bro, you know what I'm saying? At this rate, it doesn't look like it's gonna be anytime soon at all, because we might be looking at this in 2021 if we fucking around like this.
So I ask you, Royal, what is the best plan of action in your opinion?
This shit is really difficult to say because on one hand, if you don't go back to work, at the end of the day, people need money to survive because so we need income somewhere, right? But at the same time, if you go back to work and you die, that's not gonna work out for nobody because you still need that person to hold down that job unless you plan on replacing millions of people when they die. I mean, the best way to do it is if we lock down for real for a solid month or two to make sure that we can hold it down and make sure motherfuckers are paid for it. But motherfuckers are not going to pay for it. They told you that $1,200 is good for 10 weeks. 10 weeks. I still remember us having this conversation. 10 weeks, bro. Just hearing them say that alone, they don't really even give a fuck. 10 weeks on $1,200. Like $1,200. I said earlier that the lowest you can go is $750 for rent, and that's the lowest you can go, and you in the hood for that. $750 a month.
Shit,
you feel me?
That's lovely out here, nigga. You looking at a good 1,000
I'm saying.
$1,300 out here for
I'm
a
saying,
hood one bedroom
like
studio.
if you in the hood in like a affordable city,
Mm-hmm.
you could look at 750, but that's before everything else. Even at bare minimum, you're still looking at least 1,200 before groceries is like counted. You know what I'm saying? How the fuck? So I mean, that's what they gave you, man. That's the information they're giving us.
Nigga,
So like at this point, really, that's the only move we got because it's not gonna stop until motherfuckers not get infected no more. You're not gonna stop getting infected until you stay your
Or they
motherfucking
come
ass
out with
home.
a cure.
But if you got a choice between not going to work, not getting paid, possibly losing your job, or going to work, if you get sick, you ain't got no coverage. How does that make sense for the people? I'm not talking about the business. Fuck the business. Y'all the niggas that want to reopen these businesses. But you're going to force people to come back in or either get fired. And then you give no coverage if a person gets sick.
Bro, silly boy. I'm curious if I don't know if you're trolling or if you're serious when you say that, bro. Like the virus is just being used to strip away more freedom and an excuse to accelerate the economic collapse.
If
I'm
that
just
was the
curious to know.
truth,
they wouldn't let nobody back outside then.
Well, but here's the
exactly.
thing, though. I'm just curious to know who would that help? Who would profit from the economy collapsing, bro? Like literally nobody.
I mean,
Why would
Nobody
it
on either
collapse?
side of the government, on the citizens, the
Why would
people who makes the money. No one would want that. Who
why
would
would it
want that?
collapse? Nigga, why do you think niggas are scared about Brexit? Like it's if people not spending money, the economy will collapse. Period. If people not
Yeah,
spending
you
money,
know.
then people not making money. If people not making money, they cannot complete the circle of spending money. And then these rich people are losing their money. People gonna lose their jobs, just like at Coke. When motherfuckers gonna lose their fucking job, the more money that doesn't get spent, the more people gonna lose their jobs. So the economy was shut down because these people who lose their job don't have no income. The people who not going to work and still have a job don't have no income, and these companies don't have income to spend money to make more money. It shuts all the fucking way down. That's how it shuts down. They
let me
need
tell
niggas
you
to
how
spend money.
stupid this shit is. I'm gonna tell you how stupid all this shit is. First of all, we the people run this shit. That's number one. There is no economy without the people. You can have all the businesses you want, but without having people to go to said businesses, you don't have a fucking economy. So I don't know why we got so many people who sit up here like we need the fucking government, bruh. You don't need the fucking government, bruh. As a matter of fact, the government has $0. Zero. If they got more than zero, tell me where they getting it from.
No, they get all that money from us.
Exactly. So why the fuck we gotta beg for our own money? But then turn around and give bitches like Harvard like $9 fucking billion or $1 million, whatever.
Bailing these banks
Harvard.
out. Bailing out banks.
Nigga, Harvard. I think that went over y'all heads. Harvard.
Yeah, nigga, rich white people schools, nigga.
Yeah.
The Federal Reserve has been printing money, but not literally, not actually printing.
Do y'all know how much it costs to get into Harvard?
Not only do it cost a I don't know how much
How
it
do you?
costs, but I know it costs. But you gotta also know people too. That's a cool part about it, nigga. Like you gotta know somebody to get you
Yeah.
in there.
Well, no, I'm just talking money value in general because if you need a bailout, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? Like
I
you
mean, but
need a bailout.
nobody can go to
You know how
school.
much?
Nobody can go to
Nigga.
school and spend money. So they need they feel
Disney.
they want a bailout because of that.
I'm saying.
Disney is getting a bailout, nigga. Disney.
The
Yeah.
motherfucker that owns everything.
Yeah.
Yo, this shit crazy, bro. Like, am I the only one looking at this shit like, bro, this is goofy? This whole situation is goofy as shit, bro.
All these
I
niggas,
can't even make a joke about this shit, bro.
no, all they gotta do is make rent. All they gotta do is make rent basically free. So people and they could to their stimulus money, bought food and bought whatever the fuck they need to do, go places. These motherfucking parks, I don't even know why they would bail out Disney if nobody's gonna go to Disneyland even after the fucking bailout. Like, what, they just gonna lose that money all over again? What the fuck they need a bailout for if they're not running shit? They shit is closed out here. At least out here, that shit is 100% closed, locked.
Nigga, we the people just paid for their acquisition of Fox, nigga.
That's what we did.
Just call it that.
Mm-hmm.
Just call it that.
No shit.
Yeah.
Bruh, I'm talking the more I think about it, bruh, the more deeper I get into this shit, I'm looking at how the system finessed us, bruh. They finagled us until they got that money. I'm gonna tell you how I feel like this conversation went, right? All the people that's in the know, I'm not talking about us because we ain't in the know, but the people that's in the know was like, yo, nigga, we could seize this opportunity and everybody could get paid. Because right after that stimulus money went out, all of a sudden now everybody want to get back to work.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I mean, you know how like you look at third world country and you be like, man, corruption in them countries are fucking rampant in them bitches. No, it's just their third world country. They don't have to hide it as well as sophisticated countries like ours.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, they don't have to hide it. Bruh, since the inception of fucking the orange doofus, my nigga, since the inception of that, they haven't hid anything. Look at
It's
the
no
bitch
longer
from
necessary.
fucking
Motherfuckers allow it. It's
look
just
at the
crazy.
bitch from fucking Las Vegas, bruh. The mayor of Las Vegas,
He's willing to
bruh.
bet y'all's life on it.
What? I was like, what the fuck is this? What is going on right now, bruh?
She, however, will stay home.
Bruh, you heard what she said?
Yeah, yes, I seen that.
Bruh,
Shit.
the nigga asked her. Cooperson said, okay, so are you gonna be in those fucking casinos where you sending everybody to reopen? Well, why would I do that? I got a family. What?
Exactly.
Nigga, what?
She has a family.
Craziness.
Bruh, shit,
I'm telling you.
boy, this shit bothers me to no end, bruh. Like, to
It's
no
like
end.
it's like lately the news is like a Saturday Night Live skit. Like you don't believe the shit coming out their mouth. Like, you know what I'm saying? You expect to see that on Saturday Night Live because you don't hear that shit coming out their mouth for real and they say it.
Bro, they got Dr.
What's-
Phil and Dr.
what's
Oz
the
on
dude-
TV, nigga.
Yeah, oh me.
Was it
They're two
was
fake
it-
doctors.
was it Texas? Was it Texas or Georgia? Was it the governor of Texas or Georgia the one that said there's more important things to do than like something about like dying?
Yeah, the bitch said that there's more important things to do than living.
Yes.
Literally.
Yes.
Bro, y'all
And
don't
I'm like,
understand
woo.
why this shit bothers me so much, bro. I'm looking at this shit every fucking day in all of these stupid ass states. Now, the shit that really fucks
Look,
me
man,
up is the
I'm a
people who are behind this shit, dog. The normal everyday Joe, bro. That shit, boy.
I'm a good Asian kid, bro. I've learned a lot of proverbs in my life. I have never heard of that one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
There's more important things than living. I'm like,
that's
word?
That's your case right there.
Wow,
I'm
bro.
telling you, my nigga. Y'all gotta get with the times, my nigga. It's all about fuck everybody but us. That's basically what the times that they living in right now. That we gotta catch up. You know, like
This man,
they want us to
this man
spend money
blames
and they don't want to
everybody.
waste their lives and shit. They want us to take the brunt of this shit. You know?
This man blamed China. I mean, of course, y'all know me. Fuck China. But this man blamed China. This man blamed WHO. This man blamed the governors of they fucking states. The
Yo,
mayors
Trump
of they cities.
Trump is on some state property shit, bruh. And if you watch state property, you know what the fuck I'm talking about, nigga. This nigga is on some get down or lay down shit, bruh.
Yeah.
If you don't agree with the dumb shit that he say, or if he think you going against him, nigga, I'm stopping funding to you. You're stopping funding to the World Health Organization. How
I'm
the fuck is
saying.
that going to help us?
I'm telling you, my nigga.
Because they hurt your ego.
I was like, yeesh. Why would you? Why? I'm like, and then but niggas are standing around watching it though. Like all those governors and all those Republicans, you standing around watching this shit. You know? I hope each and every last one of them niggas catch this shit. I do. I hope each and every last one of them. I hope they catch it, bro. They need to catch it. I need them niggas
This
to catch
shit's amazing to watch. It's amazing to watch like governors and you know
Yeah, around this type
politicians
of shit,
go
bro.
on the news and speak to each other on the news. Like they don't speak to each other like to each other. They go on the news to speak. Like like Cuomo had to go on fucking CNN to speak to Donald Trump. Well, you tell the president I said, like, I'm like, God damn, what is this?
I'm telling you, bro. Like this shit is. It's crazy. It's crazy because they
I
showing their
said
ass,
we
and there's a
needed
lot of people who can't see it,
40,000.
bro.
You know what I'm saying? These motherfucking equipment. Your ass said your ass will provide 5,000, and I should be happy with 5,000. Some shit. I'm like, why? How is this even possible?
Nigga, did you hear about that
Bruh.
one nigga that went to that this nigga got the shit from his wife, and this nigga going to the store, nigga, no mask, nigga just walking around and shit, and the neighbors is like, why is this motherfucker that we know who is on TV that we know got the COVID virus walking around the neighborhood with no mask on, going to the store buying shit, nigga. Not niggas, them niggas not even quarantined. This motherfucker literally walking around, my nigga.
It's one of those moments you wish you can get close to him so you can beat his ass.
On me, slap the shit out of a motherfucker, dog. Real shit. It's
Like, I
like
wish
shit
I have a
is.
whole hazmat suit on right now so I can walk over there.
Nah, I wouldn't
Beat
be
the shit out.
smacking them. I wouldn't be smacking them. I put a bar of soap in a sock, and windmill that shit on his fucking face.
Nigga, ESPN about to go bankrupt.
Man,
The niggas struggling
rough
for
out here.
content. The niggas struggling for content. Nigga, they got.
Bruh, is it true
Ain't
that
they
they were?
getting ready? Ain't they getting ready to do that fucking
That
Jordan
bullshit.
fucking
Yeah,
bullshit?
they already started that shit. Yep.
Bruh, is it true that ESPN? Because I don't watch ESPN, but is it true that them niggas was playing fucking bad though? ESPN, bruh.
Yeah, 2K, nigga, 2K and Madden, nigga.
Are you
Stars and
serious?
shit. Yeah. Niggas was playing 2K, nigga.
Wow.
Nigga, you know Disney owned ESPN, so they bailed out.
You gonna see MLB the show next
Damn.
when
All right,
baseball
Savage
season
Cam.
come through. If this shit ain't lifted by baseball season, you'll see MLB the show in that bitch.
Yeah. The show gonna be on that motherfucker.
Oh shit. Yo, what the fuck is happening, dog? What the hell is happening, bro? Oh man.
I don't know.
Also,
That's when
It's a
football
wild
season
times,
ready to
nigga.
start. Football season start. We're gonna be watching Madden.
On me. On me.
Oh, boys.
And you see
I
this
am
nigga?
back.
You see this nigga? K make a dumbass. Like,
bro, I
talking
was
about,
just finna ask you about that shit, dog.
What are
I
you
was
talking
just
about?
I swear to God, it's like you reading my mind. I was
Wait, what
just
did
finna
that
ask
fucking
you.
douchebag say now?
Listen, I was just
the
gonna
hell did
ask
he
you,
say
did
now?
you hear what your man said, bro?
What did
I
he
was,
say?
My
I
man.
was just going, yeah, yo man, bro. When you just playing Bleeding Edge with this guy, and you was happy that he was in your party?
He happened to be in the same fucking random lobby that
It ain't no happen. You took Fatal was so happy. He was like, "Ooh, look who I see."
Yeah.
I'm just
No,
fucking
man.
with you, Fatal. I'm just fucking with
Hey,
you.
but I low key was checking out his skill though to see like fucking if he talks to that game. He's fucking garbage, man.
Nah,
Straight up
these
trash.
niggas are garbage at all games. They just want to get
Trash
They want to get
McAss.
achievements to say that they
What did
did
he
it.
say? What did he say?
I don't know. He wasn't on voice, and I wasn't on voice, man. I was sitting there just by myself, man. My microphone was muted. I didn't say shit.
I'm talking about what
Oh,
did K Mega say?
Nigga, this nigga.
Oh,
This nigga is talking about Final Fantasy's success. Final Fantasy sold 3 million
3.5.
3.5 million
In 3
copies in
days.
3 days. And this
Yeah.
and he
motherfucker
can't tell you a single Xbox game
has done
that sold that in recent times.
Hell
He can't
nah.
tell you.
You can't even tell him.
nothing sold 3.5 million on
Yeah,
Xbox.
just
in 3
period.
days.
Like only Halo did. I think Halo.
The old
and-
Halo.
Yeah, Halo 2.
Yeah.
Halo 2 did that.
No, Halo 5 sold 5 million in the first week. No.
Yeah, in
No, the first month.
Nah,
first month.
it wasn't the first
In
It was the first month.
In the first, Halo 2 sold 2 million.
Are we talking about 5? Nigga, we know the back in the day them
Well, I
niggas
know,
was killing
but
it.
that's the only one that did.
I think Halo 3 did almost 8 or some crazy dumb number in like a week or some stupid shit like that. But nah, like I'm talking about Halo 5. This generation, I mean, them niggas they can't. I don't even understand why they paying attention to games that they don't like in the first place. But how do you try to make selling 3.5 million in 3 days? How do you try to make a point out of that try to make PlayStation look bad?
What point he was trying to make though?
The nigga said, what did he say?
I don't know. I didn't see the.
He said something about. I think he said either it was him who said the Final Fantasy 15 sold this much, or he said, what did he say? Or he said
Final Fantasy shipped 5. Final Fantasy 15 shipped 5 million units, but didn't even sell 2 million units through.
Nigga, Final Fantasy 15 was available on like all consoles.
Yeah.
Every platform.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm just like I'm looking at these niggas, man, and it's like, what's wrong with these niggas? They try to find any reason to make something bad.
He was trying to say, was he trying to
Let me
say
look
that
it
Final
up.
Fantasy 15
Watch.
was better than 7?
No, he's trying to say he's talking about the
Wait.
sales, bro. Like, he don't care.
What is
He
seven?
doesn't know.
What did 7 do again? 3.5 in how many?
In
3 days.
In 3 days during
In the middle of a
pandemic.
pandemic.
On one console.
Yeah, and I told that nigga that shit. I was like, nigga, it was a pandemic right now. Like all major game selling retailers are closed, bro. Oh, he was like, oh, it didn't stop. He tried to argue me with something, talking about it didn't. Oh no, he put up this dumbass article showing that, oh no, games are still healthy. And I'm like, nigga, you didn't even read the article. It's talking about retro games. You stupid ass nigga. Like, where that shit at?
Why do we do this, man?
I don't know. Why do niggas shit on themselves?
Why do we do this?
Niggas shit on themselves. The nigga DRM was over here trying to like go in on something. Like, y'all niggas are bored as fuck, cuz. Y'all some bored ass niggas.
0 games.
Niggas ain't got nothing to play. Let me see what this dumbass nigga say, cuz. Hold on. He said, glad the game is doing well, but it still didn't do what Final Fantasy did by selling 5 million copies in a day. That's what he said. He said that Final Fantasy 15 sold 5 million copies in a day.
Did he link you to that article?
Of course not, my nigga.
This man is synonymous with L's, cuz like there's no reason to
Across 3 fucking platforms. That nigga's stupid.
Like these niggas.
Bro,
the fuck?
Any game that could sell 5 million in like a couple of days, that shit would like make headline for days.
Yeah.
I'm saying,
are you crazy? Like, what are you?
This nigga, like
You know what I mean?
these niggas have nothing to do, my nigga. They have nothing to do. The last time that nigga played Bleeding Edge is when he was playing with fucking Fatal, my nigga. He turned that shit off right after that shit.
That was also the last time Fatal played it too.
Nigga, on me that was. On me.
Yeah.
On me,
That
Fatal
was the
done
last
with
time
that shit
Fatal
now.
played
Like, he don't even act like he not. Like, he wouldn't beat Final Fantasy already, nigga. You stop playing Bleeding Edge.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Fatal, but are you one of those 25 people that are playing Bleeding Edge right now?
And these niggas, what's scary is these niggas don't believe that this shit is going to continue, bro. These niggas do not believe that this generation is going to be exactly like this. It's going to be worse. Like this next generation that's coming up, they're going to have worse games than they got now. And it's going to be also apparent because this one is going to be based on skill, nigga. This generation
I got a question for you.
Nigga.
I got a question for you, Thrash. If Final Fantasy 15 sold 5 million in one day, how in the hell did Final Fantasy 15 sell an estimated 2.65 million units its first week? I'm just asking.
Hey. K Mega is the genius behind this nigga. His addition skills, nigga, are up there, nigga, into the pre addition stages, nigga.
Sick, you're wrong.
Nigga
is Miss Cleo right now.
No, and get this. of the 2.65 million sold, 2.39 million was on the PlayStation, and fucking 258,000 was on the Xbox. Nigga, fuck, I'm done.
I'm done. How many was on PC? That means
shit, I don't know.
Didn't even buy it.
Nigga, on me. I'm telling you, I am telling you, nigga, like these niggas have exposed. They don't buy games. They just come on YouTube and talk. They either watching people talk on YouTube or they want to be on YouTube and talk about something. I don't even know what this nigga's deal. I don't know what deal. Look at D. Like they are making the black Xbox gamer is the worst motherfuckers on this earth. Niggas, Kids Move, nigga. Oh my god, nigga, fucking K Mega, Live Wires, nigga. D.
Them niggas ain't black.
Nigga,
Them
look,
niggas ain't black.
Look,
I'm black.
Look,
and I'm an Xbox gamer.
I don't. I know.
Now relax, Chad. I'm
But
here,
I'm not
Chad.
an
I'm here.
Xbox.
Fuck it in.
Between
I'm
us
not a
blacks,
bot.
between us blacks, nigga. All right, what's up,
I
Iron
would
Fist?
say something, but Angel
Edric?
Kiss on TikTok ruined it for me for this week.
Nigga,
I'll
the
wait
black
till next week.
Xbox. Hey, why are the black Xbox gamers like the worst? Why are they the worst? I mean, like, look, you got Crap Gamer, right? Cuz don't show his face. You know what I'm saying? But you got Crap Gamer, right? He used to be an Xbox dude. He still is. He's just pretending like he's not, right? But
Yeah.
he would say some fly shit, but he'll make a 3-minute video out of that shit. And what that nigga would never do is act like RDNA 1 is RDNA 2, dumb shit like that. Nigga, like he would just say this game is better. Phil Spencer said this is gonna beat that. He wouldn't get into the spec talk. You got niggas getting into spec talk, my nigga, and don't know
RDNA
shit.
light, nigga.
Nigga, on me, nigga, like this is the same motherfucker that said Assassin's Creed was gonna come out with a 1080p 60 mode. He heard it from a nigga. You know what I'm saying? He heard it. He ran into a guy at a pub in Canada, nigga. I said it, Fatal.
Why does it gotta be Canada? Why does it gotta be me?
Come to find out, he got that shit from 4chan.
Nigga. They get all this shit from 4chan. This nigga
All that shit.
Yeah.
This nigga post up, cuz stay on Reset Era and 4chan posted shit on Twitter directly, nigga.
Yo, that nigga
Excuse me.
said, "You know what I heard, man? I'm hearing.
Hey, what make D bad is that nigga be trying to sound smart, nigga. Like, that nigga be trying to sound smart with it, nigga. Like, oh my god, I be like, man, nigga, y'all niggas be making us look bad, nigga. Like, oh my mama, them niggas need a whooping, cuz they don't need an ass beaten, they don't need to get abused. They need their moms to give them a good old fashioned whooping, my nigga. Straight up, nigga, because this ain't how niggas act. This is not how. This is embarrassing for niggas, man. Let these crazy white boys, let Mads Gaming do that dumb shit, nigga. You supposed to watch him, nigga. We were taught to watch dumb
With a
shit,
switch or the back of a sandal.
nigga.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, what's Pablo beef, bruh?
You see something about Foxy wilding on the
Foxy did some
motherfucker?
shit.
Yeah, Foxy,
Foxy wilding out on Blaze.
yeah, on Blade, nigga.
On who?
Well, fuck, I'll tell the story since y'all niggas tell
Wait,
the story.
wait.
Yeah,
On who?
on Blade.
That's all I know.
On Blade.
The Blaze 4K nigga.
Yeah, the nigga that be on. Yeah, nigga. Yeah.
Oh wait, what the fuck? You know what? Fuck that, fuck that nigga, bruh. But go ahead, indeed.
Look, all right,
Nah, I'm not talking about Blaze. Blaze a cool nigga, bro. Like I ain't never had no problem with Blaze.
No, I know. I know you talking about.
Foxy. We know you talking about Foxy.
Nigga, the same. Hey, why is it the same exact shit, my nigga? Niggas wasn't agreeing with him. This nigga was saying some fly shit on the same channel at the same time. And nigga, get this, sick. The same exact date that you got into it with the nigga with. Nigga.
Wait, really?
Nigga, same exact date.
It's the anniversary. It's the
Hour,
anniversary.
everything, nigga. Same. I promise you, this nigga is like this nigga is a yearly werewolf, nigga. He not a full moon. He not a full moon werewolf. That
going to the zoo?
is a yearly werewolf, nigga. This nigga was talking about he gonna kill his mama. All this shit, nigga.
And he gonna do what?
And it's on Ryan channel. And Ryan deleted this shit for him. I would have left it. I'm sorry. That's just too much gold.
Oh no, it's somewhere out there.
Somebody recorded that shit.
I'm gonna see if that
it's
nigga.
somewhere out
I'm gonna
there.
see if the homie here recorded.
It's out there in the wild
everything.
blue yonder at this
Nigga.
point.
Okay. Hold on.
If Drake didn't get that shit, then nobody got it.
If Draco don't have it, they should shut that
always
shit
get
down right now.
Nah, you know who be getting it too? That
Drake
nigga.
always got that shit.
That nigga. What's the nigga name? Is it Overwatch? Why do I not got this nigga name right now?
Overdone.
Overdone. Yeah, nigga. Overdone too.
Overdone.
He be on that shit too. Yeah, nigga. Same exact shit, bro. Same.
The anniversary is when Sick killed him.
Shit.
Yo, the funny part about this shit is that I don't really give a fuck about none of this shit. All I'm saying is like at some point you gotta look at the motherfucker you got on your show who just gets into it with people because they don't agree with his fucking dumb shit, dog. Like you gotta realize that. But me personally, like I said, I ain't got no beef with nobody on the net except for that fuck nigga. That nigga, I want to smash that nigga shit in, bro.
Nigga, you know damn well that nigga when he told you he was a mechanic, that shit shook your spine, nigga. You know it.
Oh yeah, tingling. That's why I told that nigga shit. You say you dual citizen. You say you dual citizenship, nigga. I'm right here in Florida, nigga. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen, boy.
This V8, cut.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean?
Nigga, that shit. Nigga.
Nah, but on the real for real, like again, y'all don't really understand what it is. This nigga does not. He wants you to be a echo chamber for him, bro. I've never seen no shit like that, bro.
Real shit.
He want to say all kind of shit that has absolutely no factual information to back it up.
Nigga, throwing shit at the wall.
You know
nigga.
what, man? I've been quarantined long enough that I need this tea, man. I need to find an overdone. Like overdone. I know you got a copy.
I need to hear this. I need to make another. I need to make another one of those R. Kelly skit shows with that nigga again.
Nah, you know what's crazy about that shit? Though? I'm gonna tell you what's so crazy about that shit. Blaze is like I won't say a soft-spoken person, but he don't really get like super aggressive.
Hey, oh my mama, nigga, that's exactly what Pablo said. Cause Pablo said that nigga like he said he was low key surprised. He was like low key proud of him because he didn't say like he didn't go off like or nothing, my nigga. He said he said the same as that shit you just said, nigga. Like he feel like his personality ain't that type that's like aggressive and finna be talking that shit. He wasn't on that. He wasn't on no I'm a bitch shit. He's more on nigga. I ain't hearing that shit. Like whatever, nigga. Like you know, like he didn't want no parts of it. To whereas a nigga like me, nigga, I'd have been trying to find any way to make that nigga hurt, nigga. I'd still be trying to. I nigga on my mama, that nigga picture would be on the net right now, nigga. Like real shit, zoomed in like Digital Foundry, nigga. Niggas' feelings would be hurt, nigga. For real, nigga.
He's a hoe. He's around hoe ass niggas. And that's how he want to keep it, bro.
Hell yeah,
because he's the leader. He's the ringleader of hoe ass niggas.
And his real name Sean or some shit. Sean, I think it's Sean.
I don't know.
It's Sean.
I don't give a fuck what his name is, bro.
I did, nigga. When I get mad, nigga, I look shit up, nigga. That nigga is Sean, nigga. Like this nigga name is Sean something. I forgot that shit, nigga. He had a white girlfriend. That bitch was missing both her front teeth, nigga. Oh my mama, nigga. Stop it, nigga.
Layton. That's his last name. Sean Layton.
Nigga, I'd expose that nigga. Cause I had to make a little collage just exposing that nigga. I don't even know Blaze like that. But
that nigga been wrong about all his goddamn predictions.
All of them. Yeah. All of them. None of them was accurate.
I love it when they wrong.
They get too quiet, my nigga. Them niggas get too quiet when they wrong, my nigga. They try to move on as fast. That nigga just like the Xbox. Nigga, look, he black and he one of those D's, nigga. He like a D. He like a PlayStation version of those niggas. MM2K with that nigga black nigga with the Stadia nigga. That my nigga J Dub nigga. And that nigga J Dub is quiet. See, J Dub know when to shut up. That's J Dub thing. J Dub will talk his shit. He'll troll like he does, but that nigga even he know he wrong when he trolling. But that nigga will leave it alone, nigga. He will leave it alone.
That nigga press that shit. I take no L's. I don't know what you're talking about. I never said that. Show me the tapes.
Hey, do you know how many niggas was on my head about Foxy 2 just saying something bad about niggas to be on my dome about that nigga? Like, man, fuck Foxy, nigga. Like, the fuck y'all niggas, oh, you stupid, you like, I'm not gonna watch your channel no more. I'm like, bitch, I can't say bye fast enough. Nigga, tell me a way to say bye fast enough. Nigga,
fuck. You know, I had one individual that told me that they didn't like some shit that I said about Trump, so they was unsubscribing, bro. I remember that shit to this day. This nigga is right back in the chat, bro. I be laughing to myself, dog. I be like, come on, bro. You really think I give a fuck about you leaving, dog? Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I really don't give a fuck, bro. Like,
I'm telling you,
you lose subscribers every fucking day.
Every day.
They act like most of them niggas act like this is the only shit that we
like it hurt.
Part in. Like we ain't got no other life.
I got a
like
whole
YouTube is our only
other
fucking
life,
matter,
nigga. A whole other. I'm like, look, subscriptions are nice. but that as far as it go with me, my nigga. That's nice. Oh, I reached 5,000. Thumbs up, nigga. Like, oh, nigga, I'm back to 499. Awesome, nigga. I keep telling these niggas, I don't care, nigga. You're not gonna tell me how to do my channel. I say nigga too much. Yes, there's a million channels who don't say nigga at all. Why are you bothering me? Why? You know what I'm saying?
Yo, I gotta give you a shout out though, cause after you posted that video, nigga, I got like 80 subscribers, nigga. I was like,
real shit.
Yeah, okay, yeah,
yes, sir. Nigga. Hey, I was telling niggas, cause that was a cold ass collaboration, nigga. That was me, you, and Automatic collaborated to make that one project, my nigga. That shit was nice.
Yo, and you know what was funny?
Nigga was just like, okay, I'll do this, okay, I'll do that. Like, it was tight, nigga.
Oh, niggas came to me.
Y'all did a podcast or y'all did a song?
No,
it was a song. He did a video for it though.
Yeah, I made a music video out of one of this nigga's songs.
I'm gonna tell you what's so crazy about that shit though.
Send me that. Post that shit in the chat.
Post
that shit in the chat.
I'll post it.
These dudes are nuts. You know why I think they're nuts, bro? Because they came to me as if they were telling on you. Like, yo, Thrash posted this to his channel with a video. I'm like, nigga, what? Like, bro, stop, dog. Like, please, just fucking stop, dog.
That nigga's turning into Tekashi 6
Yo, I don't respect that shit at all, bro. If you gonna do that, then tag the person that you speaking about.
Yeah, real shit. Real shit. Like nigga tag, like yeah, they should have tagged me, nigga, so they can see that I didn't put my name nowhere on the song, nigga. It says Pen, nigga, Mark Cerny, produced by King Matic, the two niggas who made. I just did the video,
nigga. I'm the first comment on the video, damn near, nigga. Like,
nigga, I'm like shit. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning my time, nigga. And I'm like, I got an idea. Let me hit this nigga. I'm like, is you up, nigga? This nigga didn't hit me back for like an hour or something, nigga. I'm already figuring he gonna let me do it anyway, so I'm already done with the video by the time he say, yeah, what's up, nigga? I'm like, hey, I'm about to do something real quick, nigga. Go check out my channel. Here's the link.
Yeah.
Nigga, shit.
That nigga would sleep on the podcast. That's what.
Yeah, but I don't. The thing is, I don't even. I don't give a fuck, bro. You ain't even have to tell me. You could just show me after the shit was done.
Yeah, I know,
but I don't give a fuck about no shit like that, bro. This is. I do this shit for fun, dog. I don't think a lot of people understand that, bro. Like,
same here, nigga. Exactly.
Yeah. It is what it is.
Exactly, nigga. That's exactly why I did the shit, because it was fun for me too, nigga. I'm like, let me put this in here. Let me find it. Oh, we got some bitches twerking to an analog sticks, nigga. Oh, that's going in.
When I saw that shit, I was like, get the fuck out of here.
Yo,
nigga, niggas was telling me like, hey, this shit needs to go viral, bro. This
hey, Tron.
Ready? What's up, Tron?
What's up? Yo, I want to tell you something. I'm really enjoying that new Final Fantasy 7 game.
Oh, it's fantastic. It's fantastic.
Yes.
I love the revision of everything. Like the whole materia is a lot bigger than it usually is, but then they actually gave us more story. Like each character has like a lot more story than ever. So
exactly. It's a brand new game. It's a brand new game by going deeper into a classic, bro. Like it's just
people.
I'm still having trouble with the combat system, but I'm getting used to it.
You get used to it. I do.
You're not.
Yeah, I do. I'm getting used to it.
You're not used to those. You're not used to those RPGs like that.
Yeah, you got to switch.
Yeah, it'll take
nigga. Like, make sure you're doing your switches.
It takes a while.
Yeah.
It takes a while.
Yeah,
and then you got to realize that. Then you got to realize like whatever you fighting, especially bosses, whatever character you on, that's the character that boss is gonna start zooming in on.
Unless you have the provoke material on somebody else.
That's true. That's true. And with Cloud, like those fast motherfuckers, you gotta always stay in the fucking what's his other fucking stance.
I forgot what it's called. Yeah, the one he put the sword up and shit.
Yeah.
That's
and use magic.
That's the over.
Yeah.
I think there's the Punisher and there's the
Punisher mode. Yeah, the Punisher mode.
If you hold the block button while you're in Punisher mode and they attack you while you holding the block, you do a counter. That's a free hit.
Okay.
That builds they stagger bar too.
Yeah, and it's all about that, nigga. It's all about switching at the right time too. Nigga,
Yeah,
Let me tell
I'll
you,
put a death move
you
off and
gotta be
then
fast
switch
thinking with
immediately.
that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta
everybody
be
who
fast thinking with
said
that shit.
everybody who said that this game wasn't a full game.
They on that
First of
bullshit.
all, they dumb as fuck. Second of all, they never played the OG game because I'm hearing a lot of people say that the story was changed. The story wasn't changed. They just elaborated on details that we knew nothing about.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Because let me explain to y'all what I mean about that, right? So that freaking this game, the part that you go from being in the slums to being in the Shinra building to
Yeah.
you know, dealing with President Shinra and stuff like that.
Yeah.
All of that happens within the first hour and a half of the OG
Of the
game.
Yeah. Yeah, it do.
In this game, they made that segment damn near 60 hours if you're going for the plat. Nigga, I beat and plat the Final Fantasy VII OG game
Yeah.
in like 32 hours, nigga.
Yeah. The OG game is a lot shorter compared to this one.
No, but this is why I don't understand why people don't understand just common sense things, bruh. Like
A lot of people don't like the ending. I don't know what the ending was for this one yet because I haven't beat it yet. But
because they don't understand the game.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because they don't understand the game. Everybody thinks that they're fighting Sephiroth. That's impossible.
Yeah, that's a mental thing. He had those mental fucking pictures.
No.
In the OG game.
And remember, Sephiroth's body is in the northern cave, bruh.
Yeah.
The northern cave, the crater in the middle of the fucking earth.
Yeah.
His body is there. Because the Genova cells are within Cloud, that's how Sephiroth can manipulate Cloud. Because really, he's a failed Well, I don't want to tell y'all all that because it's kind of spoiling shit.
We know
we already know, but yeah.
They elaborated in the original.
Yeah.
They did.
Yeah.
They did.
But I don't want to spoil it for the people who didn't play it. But either way, a lot of people clearly don't know the details.
I just don't want to know the details to the ending of it.
No.
Everything else you can talk about.
The ending?
Where I left off was after I beat fucking the fucking bald headed dude and the red headed dude on fucking tower.
Reno?
Nah, he talking about Rude and Reno, yeah.
Yeah, that's Reno and
Rude, yeah. That's where I left off at.
I hated that fucking fight too, because that bitch with that goddamn fucking triangle, the prism shit. Oh my god.
Dude, that nigga cheated so fucking bad. Nigga, I was pissed off. I was like, this nigga is not this fucking tough.
Hey, do y'all niggas think that Final Fantasy coming to Xbox? I don't even think it's gonna come to Xbox. I think it's gonna go to PC.
Yeah, Square had already announced that it was they extended the time exclusive 2021. So it's coming.
Coming where though?
But they haven't said where yet.
Yeah, I think it's just gonna come to PC. Xbox niggas don't
Maybe.
buy shit.
No, because they wouldn't.
I
wouldn't even say that because they even put all the old Final Fantasy games on Xbox. So I'm pretty sure they would put this.
And they looking at them niggas not buy that shit.
Well, I bought them shit, nigga.
Like, fuck you.
That's why half of these Japanese. Why do you think all these Japanese games don't come to Xbox, bro? They don't buy these Xbox niggas. Just don't buy it. I mean, of course you did.
It's only if you're a Final Fantasy dude. I mean, all of us was on fucking PlayStation at the beginning of PlayStation. All of us played that shit. I know a lot of motherfuckers that was on Xbox 360 that moved to fucking PlayStation because the shitty fucking generation that Xbox had this shit. I get that. But we all was on PlayStation, and any of us motherfuckers that played fucking Final Fantasy 7 back then would buy that bitch now. So they got Final Fantasy fans on Xbox. I just hope, for the sake of, I don't know how they're gonna do when they bring out the second part of it. Is it just gonna be like DLC?
I think it's still gonna
come out.
It's gonna be a whole nother. It's gonna be $59.
Look at this.
It's gonna be $59.
And then on top of that, if you don't, for the people that don't upgrade to the next gen for that first 1 or 2 years, are they gonna do
That's a good ass question.
Yeah. So
That's a
how are
good
they
ass
gonna
question.
do that?
That's a good ass question. I don't
You
know.
know,
Good question.
I've been wondering to myself too, how they gonna do that? Because like now that I'm leveled up to 50, do you keep me at 50 and then just raise the level cap for the next couple games? Like, how is that gonna work?
That's a good ass
the level
question.
cap.
They more likely
They're gonna
will
raise
though.
the level cap.
Because I think you can reach level
It
like
depends.
999 or
It
something on
depends.
that shit. No. How
So
high was the level you can get?
Not on this one. 50. 50 is the max.
No, I'm saying
So
I'm talking
tell
about
me
in the
this.
original game.
Oh,
99.
99. 99.
So
And your
I'm
HP
gonna tell you, I was
19,
dumb as a
99,
motherfucker too.
99.
Let me tell you what happened with that game, right? So you know, with all of the characters, right, in the OG game, at the end when you want to get their final limit, you have to upgrade. You have to get these little things to upgrade them, right? Like it's not just fighting and you know accruing AP and stuff like that. Nah, you got to actually get. Tell me why in my inventory I had all the last upgrades, and I was wondering, I'm like, yo, how many fucking battles I'm gonna have to do to get this shit from this to this? Bro, I looked in my goddamn inventory, bro. I had the high wind, I had the catastrophe, bro. I had all them shit sitting there. All I had to do was give it to the characters, bro. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, get the fuck out of here, dog.
Yo!
And you know, I gotta get used to
goddamn fucking shit, did you?
Yeah, they just press X. I already know this game.
He just,
I already beat it.
He's like, I played the old one. I know what to do.
Yeah, no. But I'm sitting there and I'm like, yo, what the fuck is happening, dog? I'm like, why? Because when you level up the limits, usually it goes really fast when you in the same category of limits.
When you maxing them.
Oh, that's a good ass. White Comet just said something that makes sense as to why they're breaking it up too. Because after this part, this is when it turns into an open world game, basically, nigga. So these niggas probably got to make a whole ass open world. That is good. I think it will be open world. White Comet.
I don't think it's gonna be. It's gonna be like.
Why you gotta be a White Comet, nigga?
World. It's gonna
racist
be like a semi-open world.
Damn Chinese.
That's gonna be a big ass fucking game. That's gonna be a
Hey,
big ass
you know
fucking
what?
game.
What?
I mean, fuck Chinese. I'm just saying. What?
That was your Asian side. I think, what? Wait, what did he say?
Yeah, I'm saying,
like, why?
Yo, I hope with this game we get all 3 Bahamas and all the fucking like optional summons like fucking Knights of the Round. I hope I
Dog,
really
Knights of the Round Table.
I really want to see all 3 fucking Bahamets and Knights of the Round on that.
Bahamut, Neo Bahamut, and Bahamut Zero.
Yes. I want to see all 3 Bahamets and fucking
nigga Odin, Alexander.
That's why I changed my icon to Bahamut, nigga.
Yeah, but you got Titan,
Diablo.
Yep.
No, you got Titan, you got Hades, you got Ifrit, Alexander, Odin, Bahamut, Neo Bahamut, Shiva, Kajata. You have
No, you didn't have Yoshimitsu on.
Wait, I'm sorry, you said Yoshimitsu? What the fuck?
Not Yoshimitsu.
That's a different game.
Yeah, I was taking nigga.
Oh, you know the gambler. The gambler.
I'm talking
the gambler.
Huh?
Yeah.
No. I'm talking about the motherfucker with all the swords. What is his name?
Oh.
I think he on 8.
Nigga, that's Naruto, nigga.
I'm thinking of 8. It's a motherfucker that come out random like Odin.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. He is very random.
When you summon him,
yeah,
he do random shit like Odin do.
Yeah, I think I know
But
who
he's
you're
not
talking
Odin.
about.
But I think that was just on 8.
I know who you're talking about. That was on
bring
10.
him on
He was on 10
7,
too, wasn't he? No, I think I'm still talking about 10.
I hated 10.
No, there was a summon that was similar to
I
him.
re-downloaded 10 already.
You paid Gil.
10 was
forgetful. I don't even know
Please,
what summons
what?
was on 10.
Nigga, Luna? Nigga, you stupid, nigga. Relax. Or Yuna, my bad.
Nigga, 10 2 was better than 10.
Nigga, the gothic chick with the titties, nigga, with the dolls, nigga, this bitch was fighting with dolls, nigga.
Yeah, that was some good material to science.
That was the most creative Final Fantasy to me, bro. It was based on the
She
scene
was the best part of 10. She was the best
No,
part of
nigga,
10.
it was
The story
Beck, whatever that nigga name is, nigga, the dad nigga, the nigga with the sword.
Nah,
that was my nigga right there.
You know the infamous last 10 is the best part.
What's his name? Is Star? Yeah.
Oh no, dog.
Fuck Final Fantasy.
Hey, hold on. Hey, y'all niggas are talking too gamer. Like, I'm trying to get Xbox niggas to watch us. Okay, don't get too deep into the game and shit. We talking about specs and
Xbox
stuff.
queers, man.
I have to talk to you guys about something, but there's one thing I want to talk about that's bothering me about 7. It's the texture. What is up with the texture in that game? Like, damn.
I'm telling you,
some
I
of
have
the
a theory,
textures
nigga.
are
I
fucking-
have a theory. They're gonna show that shit off with the PS5. They want you to buy a reason to buy Final Fantasy on the like a PS5 version or
Well, good luck with that.
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
The textures are messed up on like boxes and doors and shit. It's not like
Yeah.
like
I feel like the
man.
game was not completely finished.
Oh, that motherfucker was finished. Them motherfuckers
Yeah,
just
it-
decided.
We're not gonna do no textures
like,
around
good.
this shit.
They were like,
Oh, you guys see that?
over here.
Because I was.
They like doors.
boxes over
Just use the PS1 version. Don't
Yes,
worry about
please.
it.
I was thinking
It's still
that's
a
how they were
classic.
adding in,
It's
like,
still a
PS1.
classic.
The rest of the game is beautiful.
Nobody will
Easter
notice
eggs.
it.
Nobody.
Nobody with their 4K TVs will notice pixelated
Yo,
doors. my
especially
nigga,
with
like,
Cloud is
and
standing
if-
next
and
to
if
it.
they do, and if they
And no-
do, we'll just say they're Easter eggs.
No one's gonna notice this motherfucking medicine.
I see what you did, Killer Tate.
Y'all
Y'all-
and shit.
Y'all ain't listening
I
to
can
Killer
honestly,
Tate.
I can honestly see somebody
What'd he
believing
say?
that. Tay,
What'd you say,
that-
Tank?
Yo, you ain't catch
That's
that
fucking
shit?
scary.
I caught that shit, and it was like, well, they could just say that it's Easter eggs. Like, no, but he talking about because of Spider-Man, dog. Remember the nigga on the boat?
Yeah.
Oh no!
The niggas that's on the boat and shit. Yeah, nigga. The
Oh,
developers say they was
pixelated.
Easter
Yeah, I
eggs.
saw that one. They were hella like polygon. Like, what the hell?
Hey, you know what tripped me out on that shit is that the Xbox niggas was clowning niggas on that shit. Like, I told you PlayStation sucks. Look at this. And I'm like, nigga, you got a PlayStation and the game. How else you showing me that?
Dude, the game is gonna look way worse if it does come to Xbox, man. Rest assured of that. It's gonna look way worse if it comes to Xbox next year.
Nah, man. It's the thing is, bro. Like, I don't feel like if you decided to wait for that game, and I got to give an ode to OBJ to Don because that nigga definitely he was definitely right about that shit. Any game you really want to play, bro, you ain't finna wait to play that shit, dog.
You're
There's
not.
no way.
You're
There's
not.
no way it's gonna happen.
No.
Nope.
Every gamer got some sort of gamer sickness, my nigga. You that's not gamers are the most impatient motherfuckers on earth, my nigga. That's why I can't understand these Xbox niggas.
Yes.
That's why I hate them niggas. That's why I hate you bitch ass niggas. Cause y'all act like y'all not impatient when you are. I hate you niggas.
Shut up, Thrash. Nobody cares.
I mean,
Yo.
the niggas, you know how patient they acting? Like, these niggas are waiting on top of waiting. Nigga, there's a thing about Halo, nigga, and I was telling these niggas that these niggas are saying they gonna do a rollout alongside the customer with Halo. And I'm like, these niggas are gonna give you a little bit at a time. No, nigga, no, you're not. No. Okay, nigga. Look, my nigga. Like, y'all niggas love to wait. You love to wait.
Excuse me, sorry.
You love to wait. Y'all niggas are waiting for a part of a game right now. Right now, you're waiting for a part of a game. Niggas is fucking nuts. I like y'all.
Yo, but how is that gonna work, though?
Huh?
Speaking of
Like-
4chan, there's a Halo Infinite 4chan rumor going on right now.
Wait, seriously, how is that gonna work though? Like, what if you didn't buy the first part? What is the second part going to say?
It's gonna be. I don't know.
I
don't know. They do it
Like,
just
how is it going to
Destiny.
be an indicator of which one you're supposed to buy? Are they going to put part 2 on the box?
Nigga, they gonna
I mean,
put-
and if you put part 2 on the box, what about part 1?
Nigga,
Like,
they're gonna do just like Destiny. Destiny is not like when they added those extra chapters. It was
They're
like
gonna sell
it was like
expansions.
Winter Storm. So it's gonna be like Halo, the Master Waiter or whatever the fuck they're gonna do. They're just gonna add a
The
little
Master
moniker.
Waiter?
Nigga, Halo.
No, I'm
actually play
thinking
that.
about thinking about Final Fantasy
just gonna
7
do it
though.
Oh.
Is what I'm saying.
I think they're just gonna put part 2. It's gonna be remake part 2. Remake part 2.
I don't think they're gonna do that. I think they're just gonna do it, put it out in expansion.
I mean, look at what they did with Final Fantasy 10, nigga, and Final Fantasy 13, and the rest of them Final Fantasies. And they always do they say like X2, nigga, or X13, 13.2, 13.3. Nigga, I mean, they even did 15, but it had niggas' names or some shit.
Final Fantasy 7 2. Final Fantasy 7. Oh, fuck, that sounds retarded.
I mean, but Asians,
Hey, it is what it is.
Asians do what they do, my nigga. That's why I love them niggas.
Right,
That's
right.
why I love them niggas.
Right.
I love them niggas. They do what the fuck they want to do. If they gonna do anything, they are going to do what the fuck they want to do. They niggas do that shit, nigga. Nigga, and it stays with style.
I'm not reading off the 4chan rumor, man.
Asian, Japanese especially are some of the most perverted of humans that I've ever seen in my goddamn life. Niggas is perverted. You can't watch an anime. I be watching an anime with my girl and she'll be like, watch this part, girl. Look at this. And the next thing you know, they like running into bitches' titties and nigga titties is all extra animated and nothing else is.
There's nothing wrong with that, Thrash. I don't see the problem there.
They don't take the time to do mouth movements on most of these motherfuckers, but those titty physics be 100, nigga. Like,
hey, man.
sure.
I mean, priorities,
That's what matters, bro.
Hey, no artist cares.
What up,
The
D?
breasts will move randomly in their mouth. Yeah, that's pretty much right.
About titties, they care about titties so much
they
will make a cartoon bitch titties.
Every episode, every anime has a chick with regular titties, a chick with superly overly big titties, and either she's extra out there or extra shy. Nigga, she's never calm. Nigga, it's extra either super shy or super freaky.
Have you seen High School of the Dead?
Nigga, I've seen, yes.
Dude shoot a
bullet and it went in between her titties. Yes, I've seen it.
Her titties was in the Matrix.
Nigga.
On that bullet.
And when it happened, I put on my Gordon Ramsay voice and said, perfection. I can't do it right now because I gotta be looking. I was like, that is perfect. I need to rewind that.
Nigga, I went into Mortal Kombat and was like, X.
Excellent. Real shit. Nigga, that was my shit. And they made sure to show that shit in the commercial or something. It was a commercial or something. They showed that part, nigga. I was like, these niggas is burnt out. That bitch was tight, though. And she was quiet, but she was a badass bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, badass for sure. Like,
she was that goddamn.
She had the long, you mean the one with the long purple hair?
And bleach coming out? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. Bleach is coming back, nigga. About goddamn time. Shit.
Oh, that's my shit.
I'm ready to see what I read in the fucking manga.
No, I'm unfollowing this goddamn motherfucker. Fuck you, bitch.
Who?
What happened? What you do?
You know the dude that's making that Echo the Dolphin clone piece of shit?
Uh-huh.
I ain't playing his game now. Fuck him.
What did he say?
What'd he say?
He basically fucking his last tweet.
Canadians.
No. Worse than that, my guy. Listen to this shit. He's like, honestly, Microsoft should scrap that Battletoads reboot and give it to a studio that won't butcher the original art style. Cut your losses and start over before your franchise is killed.
Oh, he knows what he's talking about.
I'm not playing your shitty ass game.
Hey,
low
key. Low key, Fatal. Hey, Fatal, I'm gonna help you out. I'm gonna help you out with this one, Fatal, cuz.
No, fuck you, Thrash.
Battletoads would be better if he made it, nigga. Like, look, do you see the fucking graphics on the Dolphin game? 10 times better.
Man, I don't care about those rock hairs.
Nigga, those rock hairs and
fuck that.
That
you
dolphin
talking
belly,
shit? You're unfollowed.
Nigga, that dolphin,
fuck off my timeline.
smoothness of that dolphin belly, my nigga, you literally rub it. Nigga,
well, fuck Odin in the goddamn machine, because I ain't playing it now. I ain't playing that shit. Fuck out of here.
He low key telling the truth, my nigga.
Play it.
That nigga says scrap the game. God damn. Yo, Xbox about to fire this nigga. He must don't know what they did to Shannon Loftus when she started talking about it.
And then also PlayStation picks him up.
Nope.
Hell no.
Why?
Keep that nigga where he at.
Oh, yeah, nigga, the fuck?
I'll be laughing. I'll be laughing. PlayStation picks him up.
Nah, he can go to Switch.
Gang.
He can go to
Switch. A Switch game. I can totally see that being a Switch game. I can't see that.
I knew something was wrong with this nigga. He was talking way too much, bro. And I'm sitting up here like, bro, what the fuck are you doing, my nigga? Like, Microsoft ain't giving you no extra money, my nigga. They are not giving you no extra money, my boy. And that Dolphin game going in Game Pass. You may never get paid from that shit. Good for you.
After he's saying all that, he probably
not playing anymore now.
Yeah.
Man, Fatal gonna be playing that shit
Yeah,
day
you know
one.
he
Stop
is.
it.
Nah, dude, nah.
Stop it, Fatal.
You want to sit up there and talk shit about my Battletoads, man? Fuck out of here, dude.
I can see the smile on your face right now while you said that.
Like, shit,
That nigga gonna make a dolphin.
Dude, no, seriously, I just unfollowed him, dude. I'm not following that motherfucking twat boy, man. Fuck
Nigga
that
made a
goddamn
dolphin
twat.
avatar, nigga. Shit.
Nah, bro.
Nigga. What other
Fuck
news?
that shit.
What other news did we have while we was gone, nigga? Was there anything else?
Fuck the news.
Did y'all talk about Resident Evil 3?
Yeah.
What happened with it?
What about it?
It was short. People said it was short. They said that they didn't like it. They
The
said
first one was the original was short.
16
as fuck.
hours to plat. That's on average. Takes about 16 hours to plat.
that's not bad.
Did y'all like
The
it?
only
Did y'all hate
problem
it?
I
Nigga, that
have
is
with
not
Resident Evil 3
average.
Hate it?
You know, the only problem I have with Resident Evil 3 is that it doesn't give you like the option of which move to make. I've never played the original, but I have heard that like in certain areas, like you like,
Yeah,
what do you do?
can
Do you
either
jump
hide
off
from
the
'em or you
train, or
can
do
fight
you
'em.
get on the train? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like
Like
decisions and stuff. Yeah,
like
that's gone.
what you want
That's
to do
scrapped.
next, but you can't do
Yeah,
that in
that's
the remake.
scrapped.
That would be the only thing I would say that that I would prefer, because if they did that, the game would have been longer. You know what I mean? Or even if it is short, it'll be short in the form that you play it, because
Shit, now they want to
instead
give us a fucking remake.
Can
that's
I
four
ask y'all a
hours.
real
more
question
upset
though?
the fact that
Go ahead.
I'm just gonna say I'm just more the fact that they are skipping whole Veronica. They're skipping
that's what I'm
every
saying.
other things.
That was
just
my
for
favorite
four.
one, low
Like,
key.
why four?
They already
Four
They
has
don't,
already
they don't
been
need to do a
copied and
fucking
pasted so
remake
many
to
times.
fucking
Somebody
4.
play
God
that
damn it,
again.
Capcom.
I think
Fuck are
the
you
reason
doing?
why they skipping Code Veronica is because Code Veronica is kind of insane.
It was the best one.
Like, it's kind of over the top. It's like
It
Claire
was.
doing.
I mean, this nigga got blew up.
That was,
He got blew up and landed on
that
top
was
of
the
a goddamn
last one that was-
Harrier,
that
nigga.
was-
Like,
yeah, but Code
I'm
Veronica,
saying, like, it's like, I think the remakes, they're trying to go for a more like, I mean, you can't really say realistic as Resident Evil, but like
Code
more.
Veronica was the last one with tank control. I mean, they could. They
Right,
should have
but
did that
I'm
one
just saying, you notice how Capcom, the way they doing things is they're like they're not really rewriting the Resident Evil storyline, but they're retelling it so that they can refresh everybody up. So I think they're just gonna run through the storyline, but I think they're skipping it because they want to make it more somewhat more realistic than what they did in the
yeah,
past.
they're
'Cause,
using
I mean,
Resident
Leon over
Evil
here suplex.
7's engine.
You know what I'm saying? Leon over here doing spin kicks and shit, and fucking Chris over here suplexing motherfuckers. Like, where do you go from there? You feel me? How are you gonna be scared from now on when the motherfuckers out here suplexing zombies? Like, you ain't scared no more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I mean, goddamn, let Claire do the fucking shadow clone some shit. Goddamn.
And I feel like people say that it started with RE4, but I don't believe that. I think it actually started with Code Veronica.
With the over the
Because
top
Claire was
action.
like doing backflips and shit. I'm like, hold on, she's a college girl. How the fuck? Yeah, I know her brother's Chris Redfield, but damn, like how the fuck is she?
Wasn't he climbing the mountain in the beginning of that shit? Barehanded.
But she knew how to use guns because they went. I mean.
No, I'm saying she was matrixing with that shit. You know, you feel me? She was like doing
when she was running
backflips,
from the helicopter,
like running from a turret gun. Come on, fam.
Yeah.
Like,
Hey, was Wesker in that one?
No.
Wesker was in that one.
He was in that one, wasn't he?
In Code Veronica?
He was?
Wasn't he?
Yeah.
Wasn't he?
Nah, he went in.
Yeah, he's
one was
in
he
Code
in?
fucking Veronica.
When?
I don't
Which one?
remember.
Which one did you fight? You fight him in a. You fight him.
Remember when he
volcano or
sees
some shit?
Alexa for the first time on top of the stairs?
Let me make sure I got this right.
he
Code
was,
Veronica
he was
with the
on
twins,
there,
right?
he was.
The
Hey,
crazy ass.
Yeah.
We're getting
Yeah.
too deep.
Yeah.
We're getting too deep into actual gaming.
No, you know what they should
talk.
bring back? What was the one
Nigga.
on the boat? What was the Resident
deep.
Evil one on the boat? I can't remember.
Resident Evil
Revelations?
5?
Revelations? No,
Revelations.
No, 5 was in Africa.
Yeah, that's a
Wasn't it?
remake. That was a remake.
no,
also.
the one they were on the boat. I can't remember.
What boat? Which one?
Well, there's
It
two.
was
If you're talking about Resident Evil Gaiden on the Game Boy, that doesn't count as anything at all. Period.
no, not
That's
the
like
not
whatever.
the Game Boy.
Or
It
are
was
you
the
talking
other
about
one
Resident
that
Evil Revelations?
Revelations.
It was a Revelations.
Yeah, that's the one with the boat.
Yeah, Revelations. Yeah, you're on the boat.
Yeah.
That was actually on the boat, and they never talked about that game ever again. Ever since they brought that game out, never talked about it.
They came out with part 1 and part 2, and I think one was free, wasn't it? Wasn't
Part
there a
2 was
free one?
episodic.
Oh, that's what
Yeah,
it was.
part
It was
two,
episodic. That's what it
was
was. It was
episodic,
episodic.
yes.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Playing that one
It
is
was
just like
episodic.
playing Gears Judgment. People who played it don't talk about it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
real
they
shit.
have
I
not
like
talked
I
about that
like
game.
3.
No
I
one
ain't gonna
doesn't
front.
know about
I
it. Doesn't
mean,
exist.
it's short, but I played through it like 3 times already. I
Res-
like 3, man.
Yeah.
It is a little short. I ain't gonna hold you. It is a little short. If it had a little bit more meat, 3 would have been perfect. 3 would have been perfect with like just one more thing to do. You feel me? I think it just like ran through it too quick.
Do you think there's some? Do
I
you
think it
think
was
there are
missing
Excuse me.
any
some mystery shit.
discrepancies? Do you think there are any discrepancies from the original to this one?
I never played the original. I know of the original. I never
You
actually
never played
played
the
3.
original?
3
Oh,
is
the
like
original.
Okay.
The original
yeah, I
was
never played
super
3.
slow.
The
It was
original.
super slow, but it was good though. It was good though. It was just that the reason why it was scary is because of the tank controls. That's what part 1 was. Like you had to hurry,
Yeah.
you had to stop, turn around, run, turn back around,
Yeah. Yeah.
aim, shoot a
You
couple
got to do
shots.
the the quick 180.
Yeah.
2 is a lot better than 3 though.
Yeah, 2. I think
I
2 was
mean,
up there
Yeah.
better than I think 2
Yeah. The
as far
remake.
as the first 4. I say 2 was better than all of them, to be honest.
2
Yeah.
was
2 was the
always
best
better.
one.
Yeah.
It was always the best one. I told motherfuckers I ain't care about 3. Fatal was like 3 is the best Resident Evil. Can't wait
3
for
was
it.
good, but it wasn't.
I
3
mean,
I
was
it's
never
good,
said that.
but it wasn't
Yeah,
better
you
than
did.
2.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did,
3
Fatal.
is
Hey,
better than
Fatal,
2 though.
hey,
3
hey.
does look better
Me
than
and
2.
Fatal we was having this conversation, Fatal. You was on one of the podcasts that I was on, bruh. And we was talking about 2 versus 3. And you was like, you know what? 2 is alright, but I like 3. 3's better.
I never said that.
I
He
promise
said,
on
I
everything I love,
look, he
dog.
like, I never said that. He's like, he in court, nigga.
On everything I love, you said that, Fatal. You did say that, bruh.
No, 2 is
Same
always going to be
thing.
the
I
better
have no
game.
Got
recollections
his
of you
ass.
making that statement, sir.
Yo,
Nah,
Vader was
same.
quiet. He was quiet too long. He said it.
Nah, same thing as with Final Fantasy VII. We was talking about Final Fantasy VII. He was like, well, Final Fantasy VII is all right, but I like 8. And I was like, nah, 8 is
That's because to
trash.
me, 8's a better game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
To
you
me,
said the same thing about Resident Evil 3. You said Resident Evil 3 was the
No,
better
I've
game.
always said that Resident Evil 2 was a better game than 3.
No, you said
I've
that
always said
now. You said that
Uh-uh.
now. Before that shit came out, Fatal, we was having a conversation about. I was like, you was like, because we were talking
No,
about
I
games that was
said that
coming out.
I was excited for the fucking remake because I'd rather play a fucking remake to an actual good Resident Evil game than go through fucking shitty 7 again or 8 coming out, but whatever, that's just me.
Yo,
We was on this podcast now that I think about it, my nigga, because we was talking about all the different Resident Evils. That was the same time you and Royal got into the conversation about Resident Evil because y'all was going back and forth about Resident Evil.
Oh, that's when it
Yeah.
turned into URL. That's when it turned
Did we
into
even talk
URL
about
that
3
night.
during that conversation?
Yes! Yes!
I don't remember.
Listen. Y'all niggas are talking too much about gaming to understand.
Hey!
Nigga, we
Fuck
almost
the non-gaming
we got
Xbox
70
fucking
we got
faggots, all right?
79 bitch ass niggas up in here. I'm pretty sure 6 of them are Xbox niggas and they are lost. Okay?
Well, then let them be lost.
They are
Those
lost.
motherfuckers are lost. They don't deserve to be fucking gaming, Bob.
Let me tell you something, Fresh. We are a gaming channel. You know what we do on gaming channels? We talk about motherfucking games. And if
it's their gaming channel, then where the fuck is their gameplay then?
Hey, they be
those
like,
niggas
we
is
talk
not
about
here
games.
to listen to motherfucking games, they can suck a motherfucking dick.
Hey, every time I'm on the Xbox channel, my nigga, and they talking about games, I say, hey, how far you getting to that? They be like, well, you know, I haven't got around to like beating it yet and shit. I'm like, nigga, why? Because on Game Pass, there's so many fucking games. I'm like, yeah, but have you beat
them niggas?
Any of them?
Wait.
Niggas
Hey, wait, Thrash. They didn't hit you with the head scratch like the, well, you know.
Oh, you know they are.
I'm married and, you know, I got
the bigger
kids.
channels. That's the one with the bigger channel niggas. The niggas always got some, my kids and I gotta work and I got 3 jobs. And I'm like, the nigga, why are you on podcasts every 2-3 hours? Nigga, like, I don't get, like, what job do you got? How much pussy are you not getting if you got that much time? Nigga, like.
None, sir.
And I'd be like, nigga, I work a full-time job, nigga. I work a full-time job. I got a full-time girl, nigga, and I'm beating shit. What the fuck are you doing? What the fuck? And then they niggas talk about one and done games. They be like, nigga, oh, nigga,
Hey,
y'all got
trash.
y'all one and done games. I'm like, nigga, I am playing Final Fantasy Remake. That shit is done more than once, and it's a remake, nigga.
Nigga, I went back
Did you
and
beat
played the
Sekiro?
OG.
No, I did not. Nope, hell no.
Damn.
Nigga, I got a short temper, nigga. After my third controller lost his life, I was like, you know what? This might not be it.
Hey, speaking of controllers, now I know we spoke about controllers already, but I really need to ask y'all this because this shit really bothers me. The one thing I keep seeing, and I saw Vidiot do this shit the other week, and I'm like, why y'all doing this, man? It was like, well, what happened if the battery dies and now you have a useless controller? You gotta buy another one. I'm like, y'all never worry about that on any other device that you own that costs hundreds and thousands of dollars, but you worry about a $60 controller? Like,
I'm saying.
how are we doing? Like, I mean, you buy $1,000 phone, you do not have
Right.
the option of using Duracell.
Time out. They worried about a battery that can be recharged
Oh
via
shit! My light
USB-C
skinned
that's
brother.
dying. What's going on with you, Shea Butter?
It's like I said before, nigga. How do you say do you have a choice on a controller if you have no choice but to buy batteries or something of the sort? If you're gonna have a choice, you're gonna have one with a battery and without a battery. So that's the choice. You can choose one or the other. Then your argument would be valid, but it's not valid because when you get that controller, it has no fucking batteries in it. There is no alternative. You're gonna have to buy some fucking batteries, my nigga. I'm sorry. You're gonna have to buy a battery pack
I mean,
or some fucking batteries.
what is options as far as controller battery is concerned?
Hold up, nigga. Do you got a rechargeable motherfucking TV remote, nigga? No, you don't. You Duracell the fuck out of that shit.
Hey, I am. Hey, nigga, I am. But hey, answer me this, nigga. Answer me this, fuck, nigga. Answer me this, fuck, nigga.
Wait. Before you do that, Thrash, let me get him.
Go ahead.
Let me get him.
Go ahead.
Tay, all of my controllers in my house, I can control all my TVs with my phone. So yes, it does have a rechargeable battery, sir.
No, nigga,
So
your
true.
TV.
So
No,
true.
no.
Every
So
last
you
one
had
of
to
them.
buy a phone to motherfucking.
Oh no, I already had a phone, nigga. I already had a phone.
Hey, he prolonged motherfucking.
You had to recharge your
That
motherfucking.
nigga prolonged motherfucking so he could think.
Buy something else, nigga. You had to buy something else.
Hey, fuck nigga with the batteries, nigga. Fuck nigga with the batteries. Yes, your remote does take
This nigga
Duracell
sound like
batteries.
somebody's uncle right
Nigga,
now.
it does take them batteries, my nigga. But I guarantee you that how many times did you take them batteries out
Larry,
of your
get the
remote,
gin
my
away
nigga?
from Uncle Tay.
How many times did you take those batteries out of that remote
He's
control
had
for your
enough.
TV, nigga? How many times you
Who
do
you
that?
talking to me or somebody in the
Nigga,
chat?
you, nigga. How many times have you taken the batteries out of that
Don't do
remote
that.
TV controller, nigga? How many times to play games, to continue the game? Nigga, I don't want to hear shit. I don't want to.
Nigga,
You talking
Nigga,
to me?
every time my nephew come over here, my nigga, and that nigga bring his Xbox card, mysteriously, all the TV remote batteries disappear by the time he gone.
You wrong for that too. Nigga, you bought, instead of buying this nigga a recharging station, because this is your motherfucking family. I can see it's this a nigga that you ain't even fuck with, but this is your goddamn nephew.
Nigga.
And you won't even buy him a motherfucking recharging station for his goddamn controller.
Let me help you out.
Come with
I'm gonna help you
rechargeable
out, my nigga.
batteries.
I'm gonna help you out. Not
You gotta
only,
learn, bro.
not only did I not buy him that shit, nigga, I didn't even buy him the batteries. I just gave that nigga a ride. That's as much as nigga gonna get out of me.
That's so fucked up. The goddamn batteries that you bought cost the same fucking price as the goddamn recharging station.
Hey, he paid for it, nigga. That nigga used next week's lunch money in order to buy him some batteries, my nigga, because I wasn't paying for shit. I told that nigga to get a PlayStation. He didn't listen. Now live the life of an Xbox, nigga, and take them trips to 7-Eleven, nigga.
That's
Fuck out of here.
I did better with my motherfucking nephew. My nephew was finna spend
Hey, can you
all his
imagine
goddamn birthday money on goddamn Fortnite.
not having rechargeable batteries during the coronavirus?
Nigga, these niggas are going through things. You reminded them, nigga. I'm trying to get these niggas to subscribe, Fleska. You reminding them of pain. All right?
Hold up.
I'm just saying. I was like the other day. I was like, how is this a problem? Look, I've had a PlayStation for most of the PlayStation 4 life cycle, right? I have messed up 3 controllers, and none of it is because of the batteries. Matter
I've
of fact,
messed up
my
9.
PlayStation 4 controllers fuck up over everything except the battery.
Oh, my mama accepted
Like,
that.
I'm under the impression that if you play games, you gonna break controllers, bro. They just gonna wear out. They gonna wear out.
Yeah.
It's impossible that everybody
niggas woke
says
up.
they went this entire generation without changing controllers or without buying another controller. I highly doubt that shit.
I've gone
I mean,
a
if they
whole
don't play
generation.
shit, you know what I mean?
I've done it. The whole PS3 generation and the whole PS4 generation. I still got my original controller, but I buy 2 controllers. So
Yeah, but you probably play more on your Xbox. I bet you done broke some Xbox controllers.
No, I haven't broke any.
I mean, you gotta have games to break them. You gotta have hard games to break them. Remember, these niggas playing kid games. You know what I'm saying? They sell it. Hey, how many times did you want to throw your controller in frustration of the difficulty in Sea of Thieves? How many times?
I don't have Sea of Thieves, sir.
Exactly.
Use that joke on somebody else.
Hey. What games do you got on Xbox that actually have difficulty?
Nigga, all you gotta do is look at my profile and you will see all the motherfucking games I got. Killer Take 229. I don't hide shit, nigga. My trophies and achievements are unlocked.
What's up? Who that? Oh, what's up? Mighty Ka.
Rated D.
I'm not finna say no homo shit, cuz. So I'm gonna just call you Almighty, nigga. I'm not finna go on.
Wait. Hold on. Wait. Is this D rated D?
Popping people.
Wait, is this D rated D?
Positive for swag.
Hell no.
I don't know, bro. You sound different, bro. You don't sound like
that ain't the real rated D.
Yeah, the real rated D. He had a different type of voice. His voice was like kind of soft, and it was kind of weird because you didn't know like if he was like black or if he was like white or if he was mixed. That nigga was like, "My name is Rated D, and I tested for swag." Yo,
oh shit. Damn. What's up, D? What you got to add to the situation, my nigga? Huh?
Fatal, what's popping?
He wants to know
what up there, Almighty. How you doing, sir?
What up?
This sure as fuck ain't the D that I know. Yeah. Especially if a motherfucker comes in, the first thing he says, "What's up, Fatal?"
You know what?
Hey, Rated D knows me from my old name, dude.
To stop the PlayStation 5. And you know what, dude? I'm gonna play Hot Shots Golf.
What? God dang, what's in the background?
Wait, what the fuck is going on right now, dog?
Next gen Hot Shots Golf better be back to its original fucking form, dude. Or I'll be fucking pissed.
No, my bad. My drunk people woke up. They sober now.
They selling half a gram in the background. Goddamn.
I know. Nigga over there playing dominoes and shit. This gin wore off.
On me, nigga. Just woke
Go to
up.
the liquor store.
Woke up out of their sleep like, nigga, dub.
Yeah.
Nigga, just immediately woke up. Just dub. First words, nigga. Oh, damn, dog. Nigga, what other game of news did we miss out on? Was there anything else? Was it that slow?
Y'all already talked about dude leaving, right? What's that?
Kotaku?
Kotaku.
Oh, yeah. Fuck that nigga.
We already talked about fucking Jason Slinky.
First of all, them niggas ruined Kotaku. Now them niggas is leaving.
Yeah.
They all jumping ship, bruh. Like, come on, bruh. They done bought all the bullshit to Kotaku. And now them niggas is like, we gotta get up out of here.
Yeah,
We gotta get up out of here.
Why don't say Jason Schreier was like the dude to read?
I ain't gonna lie, that Anthem article was fire though.
Yeah, he was like,
Yeah.
real reporter that was there.
I'll tell you, get that damn ring in.
I mean, Jason Schreier is going to.
What you burning?
Everything. What's that? That
I don't have anything on.
Bloomberg?
Nigga,
Yeah,
nigga,
Bloomberg.
my
He's
girl
working
over
for
here.
Bloomberg now.
My girl over here faded cooking again. The smoke alarm going off. And I'm like, what the fuck are you cooking? She said nothing.
Burn the house down like a sim.
What the fuck? You
Burn the
talking
house down like a
about?
sim.
Shit.
Burn the house down like a sim.
Yeah, I'm like, what is that? Like, I can smell it and everything. Like, nothing. I don't got nothing on. Like, what the fuck you talking?
I can see it now. See it now. This nigga said, "Baby, what are you cooking?" I'm a new.
Making fun of her.
What else we got? That's it.
I don't know. I forgot what else happened.
Beta was talking about some 4chan rumors.
Oh fuck. 4chan?
Nah, I ain't reading that garbage. I ain't reading that shit.
I be tripping off of gamers going to Bloomberg and forums and what's that fucking not only 4chan, but it's another website. Game something.
Oh, you talk Recess Era.
Gaming Boat?
Oh no, yeah, Gaming Boat. Oh my fucking god. Reset Era too though. You right, Tron, that Reset Era. I mean, I be tripping off of these niggas, cut. Y'all niggas is stupid. Y'all just like to talk about shit. I just like to talk about shit.
I already said this before. Gaming community has nothing been like the TMZ of. That's how articles been.
Yeah, what kind of articles done sprouted up this time? Huh.
I don't know. Xbox, Microsoft is buying up Konami. That's
yeah.
we were still on that. You see how quiet that got real quick. They got real quiet.
Wait. Wasn't that supposed to be announced like this month, like last month or some shit like that?
Yeah, they're supposed to have a show this month. They were supposed to have a show this month. Again, showing all. They're supposed to have 2 shows, one this month and one in July or June or whatever.
Yeah.
Listen, if Microsoft decides to buy Konami, if that is something that's on the table, they just better make sure that shit go to PC because I ain't buying no fucking Series X, bro.
No, hell no.
Gonna buy that.
That shit ain't gonna sell. That's gonna be the worst selling console in history. It's gonna sell less than the Wii U. Watch.
So gonna buy it so he can.
I'm buying one.
So he can see what's up with it. He gonna strategically pick it apart, and then sell that shit on fucking eBay, and then continue to talk shit about it.
Nigga, when them niggas see them games, when they call nigga when what's the nigga name? What the niggas made? They made that fucking mask game, nigga. That Microsoft bought.
Persona?
Bang bang.
Oh, you talking about Voodoo? The ones that made Voodoo Vince?
I'm not sure if they made that. Compulsion Games. Watch when that game. Watch when that game come out. Watch when NXL's game come out. Watch when State of Decay niggas. Watch when they exclusives come out for them. Nigga, it's gonna be a wrap, my nigga. They gonna be the laughing stock once again, my nigga. It's just sadness. And they gonna act like they love it.
They have some really interesting concept. I mean, don't get me wrong. We Happy Few was a very.
We Happy Few was broken. It launched broken, still broken, nigga, and it had like slightly gay innuendos in that shit, my nigga. Like slight gay, like borderline, like I'm looking at a nigga like low key, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit. And it's called all cartoon based. Like
I don't know. Okay, here's the thing. I have no problem with cartoon based games as long as the story is good, play is good, and they just decent.
Facts.
I mean, the problem is we don't. I have no problem with cartoon games. I love those. That's how I grew up with.
Yeah, no, I fully agree. What I don't agree with is paying a premium price for those. Like, why is my console so powerful if you're doing Switch games on it? You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest.
Have you seen Switch games? Can Switch games be nice?
Switch games.
I'm gonna put it like this: that console's only gonna be powerful if they use all them compute units.
Nigga, how is it possible that Ori and the Blind Forest is better on the Switch than on the Xbox One X? How? Explain this.
Because of bottlenecks.
Nigga, bottlenecks on top of bottlenecks. And that's exactly what's going on with this new one. I guarantee they didn't fix no bottleneck. Like Mark Cerny did. They ain't said shit about fixing their bottlenecks, my nigga.
Oh no. Like, look, man. I had to lay this out before, man. These are fucking mobile processors inside of these consoles. You're not getting a fucking $300 Ryzen Generation 2 8-core $300 processor inside that motherfucker.
They are getting that.
Oh,
They are getting that.
Yeah, you
Oh.
is.
Yeah, they're getting that
Yeah.
You
fucking
don't work
PC
for
cunt.
Microsoft.
What
How
did you think?
know?
Yeah,
Nigga,
my
PC
bad,
is
my
left
bad.
behind. Y'all niggas
Oh,
are
shit.
left
Yellow
behind,
belly
nigga.
motherfucker.
Nigga, I'm getting it cheaper than you with better games that you wish you had. Go ahead and put Horizon next to your name. Fuck, nigga.
I just want to know
Be
the
fucked
games
up.
that come out for next gen. That's all. I
Your blackness
wanna
is
know what
contagious.
next games
Nigga. Hey, you know what I realized too? I realized that the
Fuck the coronavirus. I'm scared of the
PS5
dark skin.
nigga PS5 games is gonna force you PC niggas to probably upgrade your fucking SSDs to something they level, nigga. Because
How about you upgrade your face? Shut up.
nigga, how about you upgrade that fuck? How about you upgrade that keyboard, nigga? Get some backlit ones, you
I
blind
will.
ass nigga. Fuck out of here,
Motherfucker, I will.
nigga.
Shit.
Nigga, get you a
Don't
laser
tip.
mouse, nigga.
When Micro Center opens right up, nigga, I'll be the first one.
Nigga, I heard
Dancing.
I heard they got a hover mouse now. Like, the motherfucker don't even touch the ground, nigga. Like, y'all niggas, I mean, touch the little pad, like, it just hovers, nigga, like it's magnetic or some shit. You heard about
Absolutely.
that? Nigga, you can't afford that.
Magnetics. They got magnetic suspension.
Maybe I should
These
do a
PC niggas
podcast
are gonna
for
have
next gen.
these PC niggas gonna have the same specs as consoles niggas, except they gonna spend
How in the nigga? How in the blackness is motherfucking PC niggas gonna have the same specs as console? What? Nvidia is gonna stop making graphics cards all of a sudden?
You goddamn right, because AMD is killing them.
Nigga, I didn't tell you to bring your slick ass into this conversation.
Fuck you PC motherfucker.
See now, I like this conversation, my nigga. I like this conversation because it's not about games; it's about specs. Xbox niggas can now relate. They are no longer lost. No longer lost. Nigga.
Why would you do this?
Nigga, we can relate to the nigga. Look, the views went up. Niggas back to 70. Now they came back. Niggas came back, nigga. Nigga, we talking about specs. I don't even know. I'm gonna be just like them niggas. Not even know what the fuck I'm talking about, nigga. I'm gonna get me a VXL 280, nigga. This is stronger than the VXL 289, nigga, with C caps on it, nigga. With a D driver, nigga. Do you got a D driver in your shit, bitch?
You know what?
Huh?
All the niggas that claim it, all the niggas that got YouTube, all the niggas that got YouTube claiming to be fucking Xbox dudes, they all PC
maybe
niggas.
we should
They
get
all
famous
play
for
on
me.
PC.
On me. Have you seen Cody Eastwood's early videos? He was talking shit about
Yeah,
consoles. He was straight up PC nigga.
Yeah.
Nigga. Like, well, I could get everything. My PC
all
is better.
PC.
Yeah.
Oh, trust me. The reason why them motherfuckers probably talking shit about consoles because they fucking found out the truth, nigga.
No, the truth is that
Nigga, they
PC
been on
niggas,
PC.
PC itself, PC as a piece of hardware is boring.
It's fucking amazing.
It's boring. It's amazing.
Sexy.
But it's boring as fuck to talk about, my nigga.
Yeah.
Like real shit.
It's boring. It's boring when the person is king thrash, nigga. That's the only time
I'm being real.
niggas.
Hey, I'm being real, nigga. PC hardware is boring as fuck to talk about. Nigga.
Disagree.
It is. Why you think? Okay, name me a PC channel that's exciting, my nigga.
Linus Tech Tips makes everything interesting.
Nah.
Then you got Jay's 2 cents.
I used to watch PC.
The dude with the long hair, he kind of folds like I don't care for that motherfucker.
I almost fell asleep on the fucking road listening to that bullshit.
Nigga, you almost fall asleep on the road regardless if you ain't got your
PC
cocaine.
gaming don't even have a Gamer of the Year award category.
The Asian dude, the Asian dude that was on there, I forgot his name. I think his name George. The motherfucker really do shit but talk shit about consoles.
His name is George.
Yeah.
George of the Jungle?
What happened to Rags? I heard Rags got pregnant, cuz. Because Rags to the dog. That nigga a dog, right? Nigga heard that nigga got pregnant. Nigga,
his name is George or Greg or something like that.
I don't even know what this is about.
What the fuck? I'm lost, nigga. What the fuck?
Hey, Thrash.
What's up?
Check the
y'all missed
check the roundtable chat. Bro, I don't know what the fuck is going on with these games, bro. They all trying to embody this Honey, I Shrunk the Kids shit.
No, Micro Man. No, don't tell me it's on PlayStation, bro.
Where's Jemiah? Where's
Twitter chat or
Jemiah?
in the
I don't know. Jemiah been on the back of a milk carton lately. I don't. Has he even been here?
Yeah, he was in here earlier.
He was in the chat.
He was in the chat earlier.
That's what the fuck happened.
Conversation when we talk about PC.
I was looking for Jemiah.
That nigga fucked around, thought it was the
Dude,
flu, like he said.
He's in the chat.
Found out
He's
different.
in the chat.
this nigga almighty rated,
I
dog.
haven't seen
I mean,
Oh,
you
hey,
can
y'all
make
niggas thought
a
this nigga was
PC
Spartan
that's
guy?
Nah, he said console fuck niggas at it again.
It's so expensive.
Correction. Thrash is at it again.
Wowzers, nigga, wow button. What I do, nigga? I'm just being
so
honest, nigga. I love
Rated D
I love PC
will
nigga.
challenge Jemiah.
Ooh, a challenge, nigga. Hey, he a PC nigga rated D, cause them niggas don't answer challenges. But you better tell that nigga I challenge you to put your cooling fan next to your fucking CD drive.
Bring it on, Jemiah.
Yeah. You gonna let him talk to you?
Wait,
You gonna let him talk
supposed to be a PC talk?
No, like I know it is PC talk.
I'm
nigga.
not sure what the fuck happened, man. Yeah, exactly.
He got
man.
his,
It's like
he got his pedophile.
He
got his
got the
pedophile
bat
voice on.
signal, nigga. His spidey sense went up when them niggas started talking about computers, bro.
I don't know, man.
That nigga like, I am here.
Jemiah, dude.
Makes his head turn.
This nigga sound like
360.
PC rated D, nigga. You sound like rest in peace, nigga. What's
But I'm also noticing that ain't nobody talking in the background of Thrash's crib, man. Someone must have got stabbed.
Oh, nigga, hey, no lie.
Jemiah, dude,
No
come
lie.
on,
I've been
dude.
talking this whole time. Y'all didn't hear the part where I said Almighty rated D sound like
Hell no, nigga.
Y'all didn't hear the part. Y'all didn't hear the part where I said that nigga they having PC talk. That's why you got that pedophile voice on. Like nigga, the timing was right too. Damn.
Not hear any of that, nigga. What the fuck?
Sorry, Jemiah, you're a fraud, dude.
Don't he sound like you want to just rape little children's? Like he just like, see you, Jimmy. See you.
Jemiah, you're a PC poor
Put that
bag.
backpack on slower, Jimmy. Nah. I'm fucking with you, Rated D, cuz. That's just what I get. I would not have my children around you.
I ain't gonna fuck. Yeah, man.
Bro.
You sound like a bona fide rapist, nigga. I'm just gonna keep it real, nigga.
Shit. Hey, Jamaica, you better take this nigga challenge, nigga. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. Don't be disrespectful.
Hey, for real, Jemiah, if you lose, he's gonna fuck you.
For real.
You can do this the easy way.
Xbox
Yeah. We can do this the easy way, or I can rape you.
Hell yeah. It's time to pay up, Jemiah.
Yeah, and then we'll do it the hard way.
I see you chose to do it the hard way.
Yeah.
I'll let you choose the position, Jemiah. Damn.
Yo, you know that shit was based on a real dude?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I remember seeing that nigga. And it's Scared Straight. Yeah, nigga was a real ass nigga. I was like, oh my god, this nigga is wild as fuck right now.
I swear for God, bro.
More important than booty.
That nigga, hey, that shit worked, nigga. I was like, I am never going to jail, nigga. That shit was working.
I didn't find out about it until the fucking Boondocks, dude. Until I see that nigga on Boondock, the nigga start popping up on fucking YouTube and shit. I was like, what the fuck? This nigga is real? Hell no.
Yeah, that nigga's, I think his name like Johnson or some shit.
Yeah, Police Johnson. Police Johnson.
Bruh,
It would be.
I swear for God, dog, if I ever go to prison, bruh, and a nigga trying to rape me, bruh, I'm gonna be like that nigga in Shawshank Redemption, my nigga. I'm fighting to the death, nigga.
Real shit.
I'm fighting to the death, bro. Ain't no way you taking this ass.
Sometimes Buddha will get him. Sometimes he fight him off.
Nah, nigga. Nah, nigga. First and foremost, nigga, you not gonna rape me successfully, bruh. And then live. And then live. That's not happening, fam.
Nah, I'm adding years.
At that point, all bets is off, nigga. I'm calling my wife like, hey, baby, I ain't never coming home. Don't even worry about it.
Exactly.
Nigga, I am taking your fucking head off, dog.
Yeah, real shit. Real shit. Niggas try that with me, nigga. I'm openly killing niggas. I'm not even trying to hide it, nigga. The check is out, nigga. I'm stabbing niggas all in the face, nigga. I don't give a fuck, nigga. Come taking me to the hole. I will openly kill a nigga try some shit, nigga. Like, nigga, I ain't trying to hide nothing.
Yo, that's crazy, dog.
Craziness.
Making
nigga.
a shank day one.
Nah, that shit real though, dog. My cousin, he went to jail. That nigga, I think that nigga was already gay anyway. But he went to jail, nigga. He came out, he was flamboyant as a motherfucker.
Damn. Shit. My brother in there right now.
Nah, but people was telling us. Nah, but people was telling us before though. People was telling us before that nigga was he was fucking niggas for protection, dog.
Real shit. Ugh.
Yeah.
Damn.
So we was hearing that shit through the wire, but when he got out, it was just like it was a wrap. Then I got my little cousin. That nigga, he about to get out. Actually, he about to get out this year or next year.
Mhm.
Cause he went in for murder.
Mhm.
But again, he wasn't the primary person, so they dropped it down to manslaughter. He only did like 10 years.
Mhm.
And
Only
this nigga was smuggling phones in his ass, bro. Like, come on, dog. How the fuck you stick a phone in your ass, nigga? I get first of all, listen. If I shit, if I don't have enough fiber in my diet, my nigga,
I'm telling you.
like I'm on that bitch, like, oh, nigga, you stuck a whole phone in your ass, nigga. There's no way you gonna tell me you weren't sticking dicks in there.
No gloves, nigga. Damn.
Yo,
This in there. I'm
Yo.
getting it in there.
that's why I was like, bro, that nigga can't tell me nothing. After you done stuck a phone in your ass, you might as well stick a dick in your ass, nigga. It's the same thing to me, bro.
Yeah, I'm saying, nigga. Any inserts, nigga. My shit say exit only. That's all it is, nigga. Like, get me fucked up. Ain't no sticking nothing. Nigga, I'm gonna have to call.
fam.
I be checking my brother, nigga. I be like, hey, what's up, nigga? He be like, what's up, nigga? I be like, hey, you putting a little bit of extra voice bass on that, my nigga. Why? Nigga, what you? Like, man, shut the fuck up,
sound like
nigga.
that, nigga.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I got like some lifelong criminals in my family, bro. I got 3 cousins that went to jail for murder.
Mhm.
They all got out. One of my cousins, he fucked with this chick that was 14, went back to prison, and then died all of a sudden, nigga. We don't know what the fuck happened. They just say that nigga his heart just stopped beating.
Yeah,
So
because niggas killed him.
Nah. He when he got in there, he had life, bro. He wasn't getting out anyway.
Oh, real shit.
Okay,
I low key feel like he did it to himself.
But did they
You know what I'm
find out that he raped a 14-year-old?
He didn't rape her. He didn't rape her, but it was statutory rape because she willingly did it, but she was 14, nigga.
Damn.
Like that's it. Then I got another cousin who he came out. That motherfucker killed the bitch and tried to hide in the attic. This was like
Damn.
20 something years, like 30 years ago.
Damn.
And yeah, he got out, but he good now.
Detroit Become Human. That shit.
Yeah, he killed the bitch and tried to hide in the attic. And you know, he got out.
You getting more alcohol? Oh,
Goddamn.
shit. Damn, y'all.
Look at these niggas.
It's
I can hear your
Wednesday.
liver crying right now, my nigga.
Shit.
That nigga liver is screaming.
Ain't not me, nigga. That's her crazy shit. Shit. Nigga.
Yo.
She was already faded. She was over here twerking when we first started the goddamn video and shit. I mean, started the goddamn podcast and shit. Like, fuck, I was acting like the camera was on. This is scary and shit.
Yeah.
Over here twerking and shit, man.
Dude, I'm calling out Jemiah.
It's my fucking
Damn.
right.
What the fuck?
Bruh, this nigga want all the Jemiah smoke, bruh.
This motherfucker, dude.
Either all the Jemiah butt cheeks, nigga.
Boy, he definitely
One of
want
the
that
two.
Jemiah
Oh,
smoke.
shit.
So Jemiah, you can do this the easy way, or you can do this the hard way. It's your
Sodomy.
choice.
Hey, what game you calling this nigga out on? Nigga? What game is you calling this nigga out on?
Grand
He's a
Theft Auto.
PC pork beggar, dude.
Yo, why he sound like a recorded, my nigga? Like, I
low key think this is Jemiah.
Poor
I low
beggar,
key
dude.
think that's Jemiah.
He's a PC port beggar. He is.
Pork beggar, dude.
Yeah.
Look at JTech's channel, bro.
Oh shit.
Oh, no.
Oh fuck. This nigga
Wait.
get
J-Tech called out Jemiah?
Jemiah. He ain't gonna join this podcast, dude. He's at work, luckily.
Yo, why this
Ain't no
nigga
way
sound
you
like he reading the audio book,
He
dog?
know where you
He
at.
sound like
He does.
he reading the
He
audio
really
book,
does.
fam.
That nigga know where. This nigga know where you at. Watch out, he watching you. That nigga's literally on his phone on the podcast like, he's at work right now. He's eating a bean burrito. He's literally calling him out like he's in front of his job like, Jamil.
I'll call out MBG. I'll call out Crap Gamer. I'll call out all the frauds, dude. They're all a bunch of frauds.
He said cock out. I heard it. He said cock out. Don't forget that. I heard that shit.
And nigga,
fuck the bullshit.
Hey, that's the language.
Let's summon Crap Gamer on this podcast, dude.
Nah, they won't come.
Yo, that nigga said, let's summon.
Summon.
Summon one of the bitches.
You want to summon this nigga.
Nigga, you gotta understand, nigga. This ain't
Thrash, you got a giant bell.
Yo, you're about to conjure this nigga like Candyman, dog.
Make sure you got a cup of water.
Oh, by the way, Lay, I know everything about Jamil.
God damn.
Yo, what the fuck is going on in this podcast, bro? I don't know what the fuck is going on right now, dog.
I just can't.
Yo, this nigga Jemiah just wrote a track. Dog, look at Jemiah's response, bro. I don't know what's going on, dog.
I'm at work, dude.
This shit crazy, bro.
Hot shot golf. Maybe I should challenge him.
God damn.
Oh, Jemiah say, I don't know who this nigga is, but I have some niggas lay old boy on his stomach. God damn. Holy shit.
Oh shit!
God damn.
Oh man!
Oh, I'm crying right now, dog. Oh, my stomach killing me right now, bro.
What's up? What's up, JK?
Hey man, y'all niggas gotta stop. My cheeks hurt right now. Stop.
Oh shit!
Nigga, I'm speechless, and that don't happen often.
Oh shit!
This motherfucker Thug Nasty Jr. tonight, nigga. I concede, nigga. I concede.
Oh, bro.
You see, dude. You see.
Just straight up, man. This motherfucker, we need to summon him.
I'm gonna try to summon Crap Gamer, my nigga.
Yeah.
I'm gonna attempt.
Summon Crap.
Hey, Thrash, go ahead and pull that lever and get on that horse from bottom.
They're a bunch of frauds, dude. Move, Crap.
You gotta adopt
What about MBG, my nigga?
It's already done,
too, dude.
Oh, the Xbox logo. Hey, good looking out, South Cuz. That's what we didn't talk about before we go, nigga. I do got
the Series X.
Nigga, that shit. These niggas was clowning PlayStation 5 shit, bro. And these niggas like fake hype about this one, but this shit looks stupid. I hope it's fake. It's fake, right? Is that the real?
I think it is. I don't think that's.
I hope it's fake, bro. That's like the worst shit I've seen. I don't care about it. It's like I don't care about the PS5 one. But when I saw that shit, I'm like, why are they making mistakes left and right? Like,
but it's not a.
Thrash,
it's real. It's real.
Microsoft created a virus to go ahead and stop the PS5.
We out.
On that note, we done for the night.
I'm done.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Microcock did this.
What the fuck is really going on?
Hey, that's like that's the third dick joke. That's the third dick joke. He seriously said, "Nigga."
You know
No, seriously, bro.
Yo, Thrash,
Seriously.
every time we don't do shit on a normal day,
Me.
this shit always happens.
Facts. Hey, we might have to start doing shit Wednesdays though, y'all. No lie.
Hey, Fader, you
That's
can.
the only time I get off early.
Whatever.
Real shit. Then we might have to start doing.
I'm home every day, cuz.
No, yeah, you are. Lucky bastard. Nigga, me, I have to go to work and deal with people sneezing on me, my nigga. Like, I gotta deal with niggas wanting to
You
shake
got
my
your
hand.
mask, nigga?
Nigga,
You got
hey,
your mask?
nigga, this one.
Do you have your mask right now?
Oh yeah, I got
You
I got a pack of masks, nigga. Like, nigga.
I mean, are you talking
Put
to
your
us
mask
by,
on,
you
dude.
know,
Nah.
with your mask on now?
Nah, nigga,
Oh
nah.
man, we all got it. That shit is contagious.
Nigga, I'm walking around with scrubs on,
every
nigga.
goddamn thing. Oh lord, nigga. Oh,
I got shoe covers, nigga.
You just gave us the
Yep,
5
no,
I'll
you know
join you in
what?
the British
Shit,
Army.
I got shoe covers.
Hey, you know what?
Yo, I ain't gonna even front. J-Tay got a raw ass mask, bro. I ain't gonna even lie. If I had to be in some COVID shit, nigga, give me that mask. That nigga look like fucking Scorpion or Rain or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Real shit.
Yeah.
He got one of those.
Dude.
He got one of
Cool,
those
man.
fucking exercise masks that you can buy. Them shit
Oh.
pretty cool.
Yeah, I do be see. I usually see people when I usually go to the gym wearing that shit.
Yeah.
But
Nigga, when have you ever been to the gym?
Nigga, I've been to the gym right before the COVID started. Nigga, I was in there 2 days, and then next thing you know, alarms went off.
Xbox was winning, cut.
Motherfucker, you look
kicked off after the 2 days.
nigga, what bullshit, nigga. You look like a Coke bottle, but if someone squeezed the top of the Coke bottle and everything went to the bottom.
Nigga, that sounds
Just like
Nigga, you look like a
Crash,
marshmallow
do you
that
have to-
squeezed
do you
from the
have to
top
wear a
and bottom.
mask,
they were like,
sides,
man,
nigga.
this nigga got a small head.
Nigga, you
Look
look like
like
you look like a
Nigga, you said
s'more,
he
nigga,
shaped
when you
like a
first
Coke
squeeze
bottle.
that shit together, nigga.
This nigga look like an all black bowling pin.
Nigga,
up.
you look like you look like a just now opened roll of biscuits, nigga.
And he didn't say pause. This nigga did not say pause. This look like a Coke bottle, and we really gonna run past it.
Nigga,
Are we gonna do that now?
nigga, I was pulling an Xbox. I was ignoring the W, my nigga. I was ignoring his W and moving on.
Nigga didn't say pause. He didn't say pause. Oh my god.
Nigga, that's because you interrupted me. I said this nigga look like a Coke bottle, but if someone squeezed the top of it and everything went to the bottom. Hey man, no, fuck that, man. You always trying to get me, man.
You always trying to get me, nigga. You frustrated, nigga.
Ever since that shea butter shit, you always been trying to get me, nigga. Fuck you. Alright? I'm tired of your over-greased ass coming at the nasty, nigga.
Hey, nigga.
Don't you hate me?
You gotta be quicker than that.
Nigga.
God damn it.
Hey,
You just pray, you pray for
you're
an ashy
laughing
day,
so
nigga.
hard, dude. Get on the podcast, dude.
You should have said pause.
This nigga be trying to put his elbows on the table and they just keep slipping off. Trying to eat and shit. His arms just keep slipping off the table and shit.
You didn't say pause. I only got to use one joke tonight. You said Trash had a Coke bottle body.
That is a lie, nigga.
I think over here checking out my figure and shit, cuz over there pausing video.
Checking Trash out and shit, nigga. I told you quit messing with that old
Hey,
lady.
Jemiah, I will expose you, dude. Just like I did Ryan the Professional.
Fuck you, Tay.
That man say the whole professional.
Nigga, the whole professional. Yeah. Well, hey, we haven't mentioned that nigga in a minute. Now Carlos is gonna run back over there, my nigga. You finna
Fuck Carlos, dude. He doesn't make any sense anyway, dude. He's a fraud.
Oh shit.
I like this nigga.
Oh shit, wait a minute. Is he going in on the Fernandez?
Yes.
Oh shit.
Oh.
You're a muppet, Jemiah. You're a fraud, dude.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
I don't know nothing. I'm not saying nothing.
This nigga ain't got no gaming topics. This nigga all full writer right now. Nigga just writing on everybody.
This nigga came
For
in
real,
here
dude.
fully
Rated
loaded.
D is for real, dude.
Nigga was like, I see you, my nigga. I was like, hey, nigga, what games came out this month? This nigga was like, fucking Jemiah, dude. You fucking calling that bitch out.
Jemiah is a fraud,
Games.
man.
You know what game came out? Fucking Jemiah, dude.
I'm calling out all the
fraud.
microcock frauds, dude.
Hell yeah, nigga. Microcock frauds. Nigga was like, how's that DualSense doing? The fucking micrococks. Fucking frauds. Oh shit. Get your outro in, Rated D, Cal. I gotta hear this.
Rated D, I tested positive for swag and keep it popping, people, and keep it frosty.
Yes, sir.
Glad to see you're back there, Rated D, buddy. Glad to see you're back.
And await my next 30 years, dude, because I'm going to expose all the Xbox and microcock and all the Jemiahs out there. We can put them toilets. They're just a bunch of, I call crap gamer, mooch.
Why is he breaking up the right way for this nigga?
All right.
Yeah. Oh shit. Nice outro, my nigga. Go ahead, Fatal nigga.
I love you guys.
Always, my nigga, always.
Yo, so here, man. Yo, it's about time we did a goddamn fucking show. Goddamn.
Hey.
Hell yeah.
Hey. I'm sorry. There's
Fuck
only
y'all.
only a pandemic. I'm sorry, my nigga. Fuck.
Even better to do a goddamn podcast, motherfucker.
Fatal out here. Protesting.
Yo.
Keep protesting in my own room, man, like I always do.
Yo.
I lost my voice for like 3 weeks, so I sound a little different, but I'll be back. I'll be popping, dude.
We got you.
Good, man. Good.
Okay.
Good to hear, nigga. Go ahead, 229.
Killer Take 229, y'all know what it is. See y'all next time.
That's right, nigga. Go ahead, Flustifer.
Man, Flush Rex Gambit. Shout out to all the Asian parents out there teaching their kids. Please do that.
Yeah.
Before they get the tough kills out here.
Oh, my mama.
You know what I'm saying?
Fuck around and get Rated D on that ass.
What in the world is
Have Rated D under their bed, nigga, telling them some night stories and shit.
Yeah.
And,
Mary had a little lamb.
Well, dude.
And I raped
I hope y'all got y'all batteries. I'll see y'all next Wednesday, I guess.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Gonna have Rated D reading the Three Little Pigs. He like, there was one pig. His fucking name was fucking Jemiah Dixon. Fuck that faggot. Let's go off on it. I'm gonna expose that pig. I promise you that much. Go ahead, sick guy. Get your shit.
Man. That's it.
Yeah, that's right. That's perfect, nigga.
That nigga spit bars right there.
That nigga beat on competitors. Nigga, like shit.
Good show, Jemiah. Next time, dude, we'll keep it popping.
When this nigga say dude, that's the only one that sound at regular speed. That shit crazy. Go ahead, nasty cow ducks.
Fuck Killer Tay. Nigga. Fuck that nigga, okay? That's all you know. No, fuck you. No, ain't no pauses, nigga. With a broomstick with nails at the end of it. Okay? We're gonna twist that some bitch, alright? We're gonna twist it around. Fuck you thoroughly, nigga. Fuck you.
Niggas burnt.
Alright? You gonna have to put down that shea butter because blood is gonna be the new lubricant.
Yeah, all those jokes are lame right now. You should have said pause, nigga. You should have said pause.
Shine that ass for
you on the podcast as well, dude.
Yeah, real shit. Yeah, who? Go ahead, Tron. Do your thing.
Yeah, like always. And no more phone. Don't put no phone.
What?
I just heard someone put a phone up their butt when I walked in here. Like,
yeah. That's some jailhouse shit. Man, don't worry about it, nigga. That's
Are we really?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that's quite normal in the everyday without jail.
them niggas taking one for the team. You know what I'm saying? That's what they do, nigga. they're
Turn off
sacrificing
the
their
vibration.
to take it off. They're sacrificing their virginity for niggas to put that same phone next to their face. It is what it is.
Yeah, man.
Go ahead, uncompetitive.
$40 go a long way, man.
Yeah,
$40.
Your ass is ringing, nigga. What's going on with you? Hey man, who's calling your ass?
I hear a vibration, cuz. Where that shit coming from?
Yeah.
I can hear it.
Oh man.
This nigga's burnt. Go ahead, competitive, cuz. Go, nigga. Is you still there? Nigga sleep.
No. I came in here. You guys were talking about that.
my
I want to know what's the context of the purpose of putting a phone up your butt.
Could you imagine talking to a nigga got a fucking up his ass?
Telling the JK
In the middle of a conversation, that motherfucker be like, yeah, man, the other day, oh. You hype, nigga?
That nigga JK said nigga Bump and Grind gonna come on and shit in the middle. Shit nigga ringtone. Niggas is burnt out.
Is that Little John?
Oh my god.
What the fuck is going on? Y'all niggas weird on Wednesdays. Shit. Alright, y'all niggas, man. We out, man. Thanks for coming through as usual, my nigga. We know we haven't been on, but it's good to see, like, damn, 70 niggas came without warning on a day we don't know when to get on. They're looking out for the love on that, my nigga. I know it's because you fuck niggas is home, but still, nigga, it is what it is. Look for the show to be on on Wednesdays though, because that's when I get off early on that day, my nigga. I can actually do some shit. And the only reason why we wasn't on is because that nigga flushed and have his computer, so you know what it is, my nigga.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Since these Chinese been on niggas, that's my revenge. That's my revenge. All right, y'all. We out.